Hola.
What is up? What up, Corey?
Man, I haven't said this in a while, but
yeah.
the saga continues, boy.
Yes, it does. It keeps continuing.
Continuing.
Keep laying down that goddamn track.
Man.
I don't know where this bullshit train is heading. To the shores of oblivion, but sailing the seas of bullshit. But, you know,
the seas of bullshit, boy.
we'll get there eventually.
Man, we are coming right off of Spill.con.
Yes, we are.
That was a fun weekend.
It was fun. It was super fun, and it was super crazy. Along with super frustrating on my throat.
I know.
on my vocals there.
Yeah, you came out of it sounding cool like this.
I sounded like hey, like I'm blues man.
Yeah, like a blues man. I thought you
deep
were
down south
do the
playing my banjo at the crossroads.
This is Coles right now. I got the bullshit blues right now. Now, you heard of them old Delta blues. Heard some of that old Southwest Texas blues.
That's right.
I'm going to give you the let's do this bullshit blues.
Down from the deep throat south.
But now I'm deep in the bayou blues right now.
But I appreciate everyone voicing their concern on the comment page. But yeah, the show must continue.
Yeah,
the
they
show
thought you
must
was dead.
continue. Yeah.
They heard you was dead.
Yeah. But hey, but shockingly, it seemed like my voice got a little deeper after that, and I was like, did I just pop my fucking vocal cherry or
I know.
something? I was like, wait a minute. Did I reach puberty? I am 5 years old. So
I know. You came up to me talking about, hey, baby. I was like,
hey, how's it going? Yeah,
hey, honey, how you doing? I was like, what?
I can't do it justice.
Fuck off me.
How you doing? Are we ready to let's do this? Now I'm sounding like John Rambo.
No, you sound like a transvestite now. Hey, sugar.
How's it going? You want some of this sweet ass?
Man,
I'm shocked we didn't have any transvestites at our show, honestly.
Give it time.
I was waiting. For that one person to walk in with the dress.
But it's getting crazy, so by next year, I wouldn't be surprised if we did have some.
Yeah.
If Leon went home with a chick with a dick in it.
I was about to say, Cyrus, take off that dress, dude. What's going on? What are you talking about?
All right, you better leave Cyrus alone. You're not going to have one of them meltdowns again. I'm not stupid, okay?
Everyone knows that Cyrus wears his dress. Come on.
Come on now.
No.
That's no secret.
Yeah, that's no secret. Tons of pictures on the interwebs to prove that.
Yeah. Granted, we made most of them in Photoshop. But
hey, the internet don't lie.
Exactly. If it's on the internet, it's
don't
true.
lie.
Exactly. God damn it. That's what we stand by right here.
No, man, but it was a blast. It was a fucking blast. I have to say that this was by far my most favorite Spill.con ever.
Oh, man, everything went smooth.
It did. Yeah, there was no fucking problems.
Nope.
I mean, and if there was a problem, it wasn't that big of a problem.
No,
I mean,
not
it
at
got
all.
dealt with, and yeah, we didn't even think twice about it.
No, everything came together so well. Good job on the Let's Do This on that Sunday.
Good job to you,
thank
sir.
you, sir. Thank you.
Good job to you. Yeah, I mean, wow. If I didn't have you there, I would have just said, welcome to Let's Do This, and I would have fucking passed out.
Well, I was about to do the same.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah. Bid you good day, people.
Yeah, can we bring back all the 20 members of Leog up here once again?
I know. God damn, those motherfuckers came up in a caravan.
There's hours and hours of entertainment I'm sure that they can bring right now while I sleep.
Exactly. Nothing better to sleep by than a Leog.
Yeah.
No, actually, I thought those guys did really great.
Oh, they were all great. All you guys were great. Even like Carlisle's last show, I mean, was fantastic.
Yeah,
you guys were on point. When I got there in my fucking haze of an existence, I was like, wow, you guys like woke me up. I was like, wow, you got me energized.
That was a good kickoff. Everybody was like awake and ready to go, and it went well, man. It was I was really people. I hope they can come back next year. I'm not talking about the Leog people. I'm talking about like it's us.
They can stay home.
I hope we can come back next year. No, I'm talking about not the talent at the Spill.com, but all the people who came and showed up and had a good time. Man, we had
the kick-ass dedicated fans.
People from all over the world, man.
Yes, you're
Australians.
Absolutely right. Yeah.
One guy from Ireland almost passed out on us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Jarhead Nixon, that dude was badass though. He was going so hard drinking and everything that he passed the fuck out. And when he passed out, he had a couple of chicks all on his ass, man. Yeah, I was sitting next to him and
trying to give him mouth to mouth from his ass.
Yeah, from his ass.
I think you're doing that wrong.
See that chick's cheeks blow up and shit.
Whoa! Is somebody filming this?
Blowfish. Yeah, let me get this shit on. Let me
submit this into the next film festival.
Yeah, exactly. Man, he passed out and he had he had a couple of girls just checking up on him the whole time.
Oh yeah.
And there was one chick who just all night was just riding him like, "Are you sure you're okay, honey? I think you need some food." And he was like,
I was about to say, what the hell is going on? Riding him? What?
Right? Yeah.
A whole day? Jesus Christ.
Well, ever since because I got an email from Fungus Monkey saying this guy's dying. I was like, "Fuck, man, that's just what we need." Like he was nervous. He was like. Yeah, this guy, he looks dehydrated. He passed out. It looks bad.
Oh wow!
And I was just like, shit. All right, and we had just finished our podcast. Everything was feeling good. I was like, fuck, man, that's just what we need. Some dude to fucking die here. And
that would have been something worth reporting.
But I would have been.
We would have definitely gotten some news media.
oh man, I was thinking about
that's the best kind of publicity.
I know.
A death. Yeah.
Shit, I was thinking about choking his ass when nobody was looking, strangling his ass. Oh shit, he passed out again.
Yeah. Murder at Spill.com. Yeah.
There's no coming back from this one.
Yeah.
Murder.
Come on.
Scandal.
Yeah.
Man kills Irishman for publicity. But
wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, man. When I got there, there was a girl. When I got there, he was all right. I sat down, talked to him for a little bit, and then he was sitting in a booth by himself, and a bunch of people sat down, and we all kind of just kept him company for a little while. And then there was this girl who came by, and she was just like, "Now, can I get you something? I really think you need to eat." And he's like, "No, I'm okay." And I just slapped on the back of his
Yeah. Mr. Playing it cool, Mr. Modest.
Yeah. I'm all right.
Knowing deep down you're dying.
Yeah. She went
inside his body screaming, "Fuck yes!"
Yeah. Shit, I was talking about with the girl. I was like, man, this girl wants to. She was kind of cute, and I was like, she wants to do something for you. I was like, man, let her go.
Let her do something.
Let the bitches come to you.
Yeah.
She went and got him some pizza and brought it back, and I was like, shit, you are you are a true pimp now.
That's right.
Man, like that, you need to pass out more. Shit, I was thinking about just passing out on my own. Just getting on the floor and just start shaking and shit. People just be stepping over my ass. That's Corey.
Who's that guy?
Again.
Is that guy Billy they keep talking about?
That's really him.
That guy's hilarious. I know, right? No, that guy needs to start up his own class and lectures on pimpology or something. That guy, which is funny because I didn't see any of that. So.
Yeah, apparently he got there early.
Oh yeah,
and nobody saw it, except for Fungus Monkey. It's funny how he's on everything. Like he was working all the streaming for the show.
Oh yeah.
And he was doing.
He's on top of his fucking game.
Oh man, he was doing all our multimedia stuff, and somehow he still managed to save a life. It's just like guys on top of every fucking thing, man.
And I'll tell you why. It's because he wasn't drinking. So I think he was at his most soberest, and I felt bad because every night, and I forget every night, I'm like, dude, man, you did a fucking amazing job. Let me give you a beer. Let me just give it to you. And he's like, I can't drink. I'm like, fuck. All right. And I felt bad.
I can't drink.
I remember being in that boat, even though I'm trying to get back on it. I'm hanging on the edge.
I love how you were how you came in and you made it so dramatic whenever you had your incident. You were like, I can't drink anymore. You don't understand. If I drink, I will die.
I will die.
And we were all looking at you like,
and I still will.
Yeah, we're all gonna die. Okay.
No. But eventually, we were all. Yeah.
Well,
I'm a robot. Not really me. They can always replace my parts, but
yeah. Well, unless you just corrode that shit down.
Exactly. Which that's more than likely is gonna happen.
Because we were all looking at each other like, this motherfucker, all right, he gonna be drinking another 2 weeks, and sure enough.
And I felt bad. I mean, honestly, I felt bad because somebody gave me a drink, and then somebody who was standing right next to that person, they're like, "Are you sure you should be drinking that?" I mean, they looked genuinely concerned. I was like, shit, I shouldn't. But he already paid for it, so I can't. Yeah, if somebody spends money on me, not that I ever asked for that at all, but if somebody was nice enough to do that, I mean, I'm not gonna say sorry, dude. Like,
yeah,
good luck. Have fun with your beer. No, I'll drink the fucker, even though I'll pay for it later. I will
with your life.
I will. Yes, yes. My life expectancy keeps going down with every gift from the Spill
shorter
fans.
and shorter.
I know. Thank you.
You're like those people that we hear about in science fiction movies and superhero books where like, you can use your powers, but every time you use your powers, it takes a little bit of your life away.
That's right.
You get older and older. That's what drinking does.
That is true. No, but I did tell myself, like, at the end of I was telling everyone, even my friends who were like, dude, I don't know if you should be doing that. I'm like, don't worry. After the con, I'm done. And actually, with the exception of 2 days ago, I am done. I will be.
With the exception of 2 days?
Yeah, with the exception of 2 days. Well,
with the exception of the next 48 hours, I am done.
That was like the 4th? Yeah, the 4th of July?
Yeah.
So, when was that?
That was Monday.
Yeah, okay.
2 days ago. Damn, how much did you have to drink?
That's right. Well, there's a pool and there's barbecue and I'm in my SpongeBob little floaty. Yeah, so
got a
so the water don't touch me. Yeah, me and water don't mix along with alcohol. But I was like, you know what? And I told myself, nah, I'm gonna stay away. But I'm like, it's the 4th of July. Fuck it, I fucking already drank like an idiot, Spill.com. What's up for you gonna kill me on the 4th? I had 3 beers, and
that's nothing.
And that's nothing, And the thing is, the less I drink, the more of a buzz I get, which I find kind of even cooler in a way. I'm like, all right, cool, I can get a nice buzz with like 1 or 2 or even 3 drinks, and I'm like, I'm good to go. I can stop. I can honestly stop.
Yeah, you're not going out. You were good. You're not going out binge drinking like I do sometimes.
No, because you know what?
I need to stop.
Yeah, because you know what? Because you know what? Honestly, like, you really feel like when you do binge drink. I mean, I think I don't know if it was first or second night, I drank a lot, and like at the end of the night, I mean, I honestly felt like shit. I honestly felt like, wow, I shouldn't have done that, because I mean, my whole robot being was just like, you fucked up. And I honestly, I drank about 3 glasses of pure untainted oil just to cleanse. Cool, refreshing. Pennzoil.
Clean, sparkly.
Just to cleanse my palate and cleanse my being, which I don't think that works, but I tried.
I know what you mean, man. I've been drinking with these bartenders every other week or every week on a certain night, because I just been working so much. I'm like, I just got to get out the house for a little bit, and those guys have like made a nice diversion, but they work in the industry, so they drink. And they drink hard, and when you get hanging out with them, you buying each other drinks, you lose track. Mm-hmm. By the end of the night, like I told you, man, I said, man, I need to quit. The time I asked that taxi driver to stop on the overpass of I-35 so I can throw up.
Oh, fuck. Wow. Which I'm sure, any cab driver be like, fuck yeah, throw up. Yeah. At least you have the common courtesy to warn me.
And I was nice about it, too. I was real nice. I was like, excuse me, sir, could you kindly pull over here so that I may expunge my insides?
And then,
some cars were going by. Yeah. I think one car did like go by laughing at me. You're that.
That's so funny you said that, because there was a night where me and my buddies were driving down the street, Lamar over there, and there's a few bars over there, and we noticed this one car like pull over real quick, and you could see it far enough to where you could make out what was going on. I'm like, oh shit, somebody's about to throw up, and because you see a head, you just see a head like tilt over, and then all of a sudden, like, as we're passing by, it looked like somebody dumped like a bucket of fucking fluid on the street. And it was just like, blah! and I poked out my head. I told my friend, look, that guy throwing up. And I poke out my head. I poke out my head, and I go, asshole!
Yeah, you're going to get fucked with, man. When people, like, when they were fucking with me, it's like, there's nothing I can say. You know, like, hey, man, I'm in the middle of the fucking freeway, right. Well, on the shoulder of the freeway.
Which is even scarier, I can imagine, yeah.
I'm surprised that cab driver even did that.
Yeah,
But he was cool. He's like, he just happened to have like a plastic bag, and because he said, take this and leave that in the back seat with you, and when you get back in, if you feel like you got to do it again, you're close enough to where you need to go, just throw up in the bag, man.
Wow, they are completely prepared for that shit.
Yeah, they are.
I imagine
it's almost like take that shit with you on your way out.
I know. It's like, what do you do with that?
Yeah, but But I'm like to start to ask you, don't want this as a souvenir of our connection right here? Man,
did he ask if you wanted paper or plastic? Did you tell him to double bag it?
That fool can give you paper if he want to. That should be all over the seat. Like he used to work at a grocery store. Paper or plastic? Paper, please. I want to be environmentally safe and green. As I spill this green shit over your back seat. Man, that's who I love to see throw up. Like sometimes I'll be walking down 6th Street and I'll see one of those like tiny sorority girls. I'm talking about tiny as in height, because I don't know what they do, but they throw up more shit than anybody. Just bile. I watched a girl, and yes, I watched because it was amazing. I watched a little girl throw up for about 5 minutes, man. I don't know where the fuck all that came from.
The 8-year-old girl that was in the paper?
That girl I saw alcohol to.
That girl's out during Mardi Gras.
Hey, kid. want some soda water?
Fuck Disneyland.
That's how I get my laughs, making little 8-year-old girls throw up.
No, but you're right, though, man. It's like, and the thing is, like, you'd imagine somebody as petite as some of those girls that you notice throwing up, that their tolerance for alcohol, I mean, you figure one beer and that's it. I've seen a girl like 4 foot, like practically a midget, where she had one beer and she was gone, man. She was about to pass out, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ! Oh man, you're going out. It must be dirt cheap.
And they no, because they keep going.
No,
they overcompensate for something because they just keep fucking drinking, and then by the end of the night they get crazy. They get fucking either they get like kind of crazy.
They get annoyed.
I love my friends. or they get belligerent. Like you try to get in the, like they're not even driving, like get in the car. I'm not getting in the car.
Oh, I hate that shit.
You want to take your? I'm not going home. Where the fuck you gonna go? Get away from me! Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, my God.
And then they end up throwing up.
Yeah, they end up throwing up.
And then when they throw up, they're like, "Can we go home now?"
You got to be careful. There's been so many times where I've been with guys who, you're at a party, you got that one girl who had one too many, so she's all over the place, and you get that one creepy guy that tries to help her out, but he ain't trying to help her out. He's trying to help himself out. To some easy action. At least that's what he thinks.
And you know what?
And I've seen these girls like fucking jump on like guys when they're pissed drunk, like spider monkeys, like wrapping their legs and shit around them, and that guy's just like, fuck yeah. Yes. I love it when the plan comes together. Yes.
They're like the Joker. It's all part of the plan.
Yeah, I know. And I'm looking, I'm like, dude, come on. Calm down. Like, what are you going to do with this? Yeah, you're holding the girl, but you're holding her by her ass on her. And you can see him, like, you can see the guy, like, squeezing the ass. I'm like, dude, man, she's about to take a shit in your hand. She's pissed.
Man,
that's why I don't drunk, want that dude. Shit. She's about to puke all over your fucking head, and you know what? You deserve it.
I had picked up a drunk chick once. Do you remember Laura Waits?
Laura
used to do.
You probably don't want to mention her last name, but
okay, I probably no, it wasn't Laura. Though.
Okay,
Laura had.
I know who you're talking about.
Laura had a friend we were hanging out with one night.
Okay,
that girl got fucked up, boy, and she's just pretty much at the end of the night said, "Let's go back to your place," and I did, and we ended up having sex. And she was like, she was I don't want to be disgusting, but she was an extreme squirter. And she like fucked my sheets up.
Did it scare you though?
I couldn't tell if she was pissing on my sheets or.
But is that the first thing that came to your mind?
Yes, the first thing came to my mind. Like
she's pissing all over.
She's pissing all over my.
All over bed. You and all over my.
Yeah, and that next morning, like I changed the sheets at night, put it on the fucking couch, and changed the sheets. I promptly took that shit to the dumpster the next morning, threw it away.
Yeah, that's it. It's completely tainted.
Went over to the bedroom store and got some new shit. If I had some fuel and some kerosene, I would have burned
that shit. Yeah, that's the one thing about.
And never told her what she did, because the next morning she was just like, oh, thanks for letting me stay over. And I was just like, yeah, you fucking ruined. You don't like, you can't tell the sheets have changed.
You completely
ignore
out of my house. You ignore all that shit. It's like, yeah, let's not even think about that.
Let's not even talk about
this. Let's just move past that, and I'll be sure to tell my friends about it later.
Yeah, I never. You know what?
I'll be sure to mention it on the podcast.
Hey, let me tell you something. This is the first time. No, I actually did tell Laura. This is the first time I said no. I told Laura, I was like, your friend fucking ruined my sheets, man.
You ruined her vagina.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're the one that took her home.
Yeah, I know. No, that would be fucking freaky as hell. Because you always hear about these chicks who were squirters, and I always wondered, like, being caught in that situation, like, what would you do? I mean, what would be your first thought? I mean, you think, oh, this chick is pissing all over me. She's going fucking R. Kelly on my ass. I mean, and yeah, you do. You want to change the sheets. You want, because you're not sleeping in that shit ever again. I'd imagine you'd even have to like get rid of the mattress because that shit would soak down. I don't know if you remember Hellraiser when they had that mattress with the blood and shit, and then all of a sudden you see like this pillar come out, like all of hell like is unleashed from that little spot of blood. some fucking skinless chick comes popping out. You're like, I don't want that. I don't want that tonight. Damn, because that's like all you think about.
Like she like put a portal on my fucking bed with her fluids.
I know. Yeah,
that's the thing. That shit didn't like. Some of it, like, damn, would be disgusting, but some of it, like, shot out, but a lot of it just kind of poured out. And I was like, that's when I was just like, I was looking at this shit like, what the fuck is going on here?
And you don't know what the fuck it is, I'm sure at first.
It was like watching almost like close to like for me, like some weird childbirth or something. I was like, God, what the fuck is happening here?
I'm like, she sprung a leak. Oh my God, I don't know in a waterbed, right? And, shit.
And as like a kid, I had to like pick her up and like, like dry her off and put her on the fucking couch while I changed shit in there. I just like, I felt like going to the grocery store getting some Pampers or something. I'd get some powder and powder in her ass.
My God, see, now you know how those orderlies feels at the nursing home.
Exactly. No, that's true, man. But, hey, I had to do it with my dad too.
I know.
My dad was a squirter, by the way.
That's right.
Corey changed my pants. Oh, fuck.
Changing your dad. I was like, why does this remind me of something?
Yeah.
This reminds me of a date, Dad.
My thing is, look, I've had some experience with drunk chicks, but that was the one that was kind of an eye opener, which was like, wow, I've been lucky so far. You really don't know what you're getting with drunk chicks, man.
Oh no.
I've heard stories of like just disgusting things. Like a friend of mine's wife said her friend got so drunk one night and they had to change her in the bathtub because she just shit all over herself.
Ooh, that is the worst.
Like that kind of beer shit kind of thing, It's like they actually had to change her because she was so drunk. They had to like take her jeans off, I don't know where they took her shitty jeans, her underwear. But they had to. And you know what this reminded me of?
What?
Fucking scene.
Trainspotting?
No, no. We laughed hard at this scene. It was a fart joke we laughed at with a woman. It was in that movie Hall Pass.
Oh yeah.
Well, that chick tried. She had been drinking all night. She had on a thong, and she was trying to hold back a sneeze. And when she sneezed, she just shat all over the wall.
It looked like something from a horror movie when somebody blows their fucking brains out, and the matter just gets fucking spattered
like
all over the back of the wall.
They shoot somebody in the head, you see the blood all over the back of the wall. Because she said,
that's awesome.
Yeah, man, you got to be careful with these drunk chicks, man, because you don't know what you're getting.
And drunk dudes too. I've had two
that goes
friends,
without saying.
Yeah, I've had two friends that have openly admitted to me that they fucking shat their bed with their girl. Like they were fucked up beyond belief. They were not only drinking, doing other things too. And 1 minute they're in the bed and they're like, all right, and then they pass out. They're about to fuck, too drunk to fuck, and then the next morning, shit all over the bed. And who cleans it? The girlfriend.
Yeah, of course.
And you're like, wow, how do you maintain a relationship after that?
I'll tell you how
you might as well get fucking married if she
That's what I'm about to say. That's true love right there.
That is completely fucking true love. Your girlfriend can handle your shit. Literally.
Literally.
That is true fucking love. That is a keeper, my friend.
Yeah. I mean, she will put up with anything from you. Like that. That's kind of like your mama type shit. Like ain't only other person gonna do that for you is your mom.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, she's gonna be like, motherfucker, you grown. I'm not cleaning up your shit after you. What, you crazy?
Oh my
God, yeah,
nastiness.
Man. I'm telling you, got to be careful. These guys think these chicks are easy prey, and Look, if a girl's into you and she's kind of drunk and tipsy, I wouldn't really take advantage of her. But if she's, if she's good to go and and whatnot, and this has been building up, go ahead. But if she's just fucking wasted, I'm telling you, man, you might get any kind of element of surprise there.
That is true, man. I actually had to there's been about not too many times, at least twice, where somebody I knew, a girl I knew, was two of them have been drunk, and you're just like, you're getting hints that maybe you can take advantage of the situation, but I just can't do it. It's like, okay, they need to be, because what I'm about to do to them, they better be completely coherent, because I get pretty crazy, Corey. But no, I stopped that shit. I'm like, I'll leave it alone. I remember one time I let a girl, I helped a girl up to her place where I had to literally carry her 2 flights of stairs, and I was getting ready to leave, and she didn't want me to leave, and I was just like, fuck, it was like 4 a.m, and I was ready to pass out. She's like, no, just stay here. I was like, all right. And she started taking off her clothes, and she goes to bed nude. And I just laid down. I don't take advantage of the situation. Like, I feel like part of me is like that. There's that little part like, do it. That she's begging for it. Yeah.
Hey, man, you got a naked bitch right next to you. You want to sit up? What kind of man are you?
Yeah, what kind of robot are you, man? She is ready.
Yeah. And then the angel's on there is like, hey, I'm with him.
I know. Just,
what do you want me to say?
And part of me is like, shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up, shutting up. so I'm about to shut down. But when I'm about to shut down, I look over and I see that ass right in my face, and all of a sudden I hear it.
Oh my God!
Time to go.
See, that's what I'm talking about. God damn, you never know. You never know.
She lets out the fucking manliest fart. I was like, oh.
That's when you jump out the window.
Oh, yeah, that's how I sound. Like, oh, I sound like Pee Wee Herman jumping out of a window. I didn't realize I was like three stories.
Shit, you know what that was? Shit, that was the defense mechanism. While she was asleep, that ass was still awake. And saw you approaching, that ass says, this cannot happen.
It was like episode of Jackass, and I was like, oh, okay. She's safe. God. It's time for me to get the fuck out of here.
That's a sign from God. No. I got to get out of here.
Oh, well.
God spoke through that ass.
No shit.
Thou shalt not enter here.
No. Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, my God, man. I tell you, boy. I know we some nasty motherfuckers.
That's how it happens. That's life for you, man.
That's just
life is nasty.
That was. I'll tell you the funniest thing that I've seen with drunk people. Have you ever seen somebody so drunk that they're hanging out the side of a car?
Like, just what do you mean? Like hanging out the window of the side of the car?
Like looking like somebody. Like a lifeless Muppet.
Oh, yeah.
Like the arms are dangling.
Looking like that kid from Red Dawn at the beginning where they shoot up that school and you see that one kid hanging outside the window.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, like that. It was about 2 months ago. I saw somebody driving down the street and I couldn't tell if it was a guy or a girl because they kind of had that fucking hipster foppish haircut and all. But they were dangling. Pretty much fucking nuts. I hope they got that door locked because they were just leaning, just dangling, on the side of it, almost like I was wondering if they were dead.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And all on the side of the car, you could tell they was sick because the car just had fucking yellow bile and chunks on the side of the door. And I was like, okay, they're throwing up. Somebody opened up a window and threw their ass out there halfway so they wouldn't throw up in the car. But that shit was just funny because that shit would just look like they just fucking shot that dude.
It's like somebody cut your throat open and it's like instead of blood, it's nothing but puke running down the side of the car.
And that fool was knocked out, man.
Wow.
Yeah, gone.
It happens. I can only imagine waking up and fucking realizing your hands are dragging on the goddamn freeway. What the fuck?
Down to the bone. I'll sober you up right there.
I had a friend that almost killed himself because they were fucking passed out in the front seat. We're driving along the freeway, and thank God they had their seatbelt on because like all of a sudden this friend of mine just woke up, opened up the car door. Like we stopped, but we were like hauling ass on the freeway, and he opens up the car door, and he's about to try to get out of the car, and we whoa, we freaked out, we grabbed him, fucking slammed the door, locked it. I was like, fucking lock that shit, and I was
Jesus,
and it scared the fuck out of me.
Oh my God, like he almost fell out the car,
and he was still he didn't even realize it. I mean, he just went back to sleep.
He didn't realize how close to death he was.
No, it was scary as shit. And I was like, thank God that motherfucker had that belt on, because that would have been a tragedy. Man, that's what you tell that dude,
like, hey man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you everything, but you should cherish life.
Yeah, no shit. made me cherish life looking at that.
Yeah, exactly.
That will never happen to me. That's about as worse as like if you ever owned a bunk bed and you're on the top and all you think about is falling off the side of that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
One day. Yeah.
That's funny because even when you got guardrails on the side, that's all you think about. Is like, shit, I'm gonna fall off this motherfucker in the middle of the night, man.
Yeah. I end up under the fucking bed. Ending up under the bed, underneath the bed is worse enough when you're just sleeping on a normal bed. You wake up and you're like, you lift up your head and you go boom. You're like, what the fuck? Who dragged me under here? What the fuck? I can only imagine, like, just thinking about being on a bunk bed, falling off, and imagining like after seeing that fucking my friend in the car about to fucking just walk out, like we just parked and we're ready to go home. Wow, that fucked me up.
Shit, that'll make you think.
Yeah, it will.
It makes you think. Shit, how many times that happened to me when I was drunk? Almost got me thrown out of here. Man, I speaking of death, that reminds me of coming back to Spill.com. I was just thinking when you talking about how close a friend of yours was to dying. You know about that guy TC?
You know what? Okay, yeah, I do know. And the way I knew is like when we had the podcast, it was on Sunday. We got to Club DeVille.
Yeah,
where we had the live art show and everything. And I was talking to Leon. I'm like, hey, Leon, where's have you seen TC? I want to go congratulate him. TC did his comedy act.
Oh yeah, the Leon guys, they did a comedy segment.
Yeah,
which I really regret I missed because I was.
Oh, you missed that?
I missed. I was trying to get back in there, but I was trying to clean up outside because the food was almost done.
Oh,
so I was trying to pick up a little bit so we wouldn't be lingering around when we were done. And then I started talking to some people, and of course, by the time I got in there, it was all done. But I heard he did great.
He did. He was pretty damn funny. And the thing is that I was telling Leon while we were at the club, I was like, yeah, have you seen TC? I actually want to go and congratulate him on his set, man. He did a good job. And before he let me get Galactus you, but
just say Galactus you.
That doesn't make any sense. Galactus blesses you. There you go. That makes more sense.
Happy Galactus Day.
Before he pointed out to me where TC was, and then he was like, "You know about TC?" And I was like, "No." And then he started to tell me the story about what happened to TC, and I swear to God, man, if I had a jaw, it would have fucking hit the ground and then crashed through the ground only to hit the fucking sewer. And I'm just like, whoa. And after he told me that, I was like, well, I'm going to go over there and congratulate him. I sure as hell ain't going to remind him about what happened.
I thought you were going to go there and congratulate him on being alive.
I know.
Because what happened to him, what we're describing here, people, is a member who was mugged, shot in the head, and left for dead, I think. And then he's an artist and a writer, and his brain was kind of messed up after that, and he couldn't draw.
Right, he was an artist before.
Yeah, he was an artist, and then this girl, his girlfriend now, Candace, the sweet girl, by the way.
Oh, she's incredible.
Yeah, very nice. I took them out to dinner before because I wanted them to have a place to stay before they left, but the house was full. And I was like, damn, I can't really offer you a place to stay because I don't want you to be uncomfortable. But especially you two being, a couple, I want you to have your privacy. But let me go ahead and take you out to dinner before you leave. So I took those two and those two Australian kids out to eat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I just went ahead and just bought everybody dinner. And
those guys are funny.
Those guys are awesome, man. I love those guys.
Yeah, they're cool shit.
And they know who we're talking about, the Asian Australians.
Yes, from Melbourne.
Melbourne, yeah.
Yeah.
And they were going to be driving back and sleeping in their car. Like,
I
was like, man.
I saw them changing their tire.
And that's what they had a flat.
Yeah, they had a flat. I saw them changing their tire, and I realized, wow, they actually drove here.
Yeah, they drove here, and they're talking about how they're going to sleep in their car on the way back. I almost, like, wish now I could have given them some money for a hotel, on the way back. But, anyway, that girl nursed him back to health, and he told me his whole story, and he's drawing again, and the only thing he can't do is drive. She has to drive. Because he, I guess I don't know what it did to his head, but he can't drive.
Depth perception or something.
Probably
going
so,
on.
Yeah. So
wow, but yeah, I was completely
crazy.
floored by what Leon had told me. But I mean, honestly, I was like, I'm just gonna go congratulate the guy on what he did, but I just don't want to remind anybody because that was some crazy shit he told me, and I was like, wow, I would not want to try to. You're just thinking about people reminding you. I was like, I would not ever want to be reminded about that. I mean. Even though you realize it's happened to you and you just deal with it, and obviously he's dealt with it in the best possible way. Because honestly, I would have never fucking had the slightest inkling that anything like that, anything at all, ever happened to that guy at all. Period.
Yeah, you never could tell.
But the thing is, like the guy's fucking talented. I mean, he does it all. He's doing his art, his comedy, and God knows what else he does.
Writes
I know
books.
He writes. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, I know he does like a comic. I've seen his comic that he does on the internet, and I'm like, shit.
Maybe that bullet opened up the side of his head that like Limitless.
Maybe I know. Maybe I need to fucking put a bullet in my head so I can be just as creative.
We'll die. You and I.
If it worked for him, it'll work for me.
Damn fool!
Just calm down. Calm down, Corey. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Creativity.
But no, I mean that guy's like when you hear that story and you see what he's capable of, it's truly
he's an amazing guy.
Inspirational. Yeah,
he's
and the fact that he
guy.
found a wonderful girl like Candace is like that's icing on the cake right there.
And she told me some things about her. Like I'm not gonna say them on the air, but
right.
She was on the air, this recording, whatever it is. But she's gone through some things in her life too that kind of made them connect.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hers. Now she's never been shot or anything like that.
That's what I say. Where was she shot?
She's the one that shot him.
Oh,
so
okay.
She felt bad about it and decided to become his girlfriend. No, she was just telling me like some minor things, no problem, but like some self-esteem issues, and she got over that, and so she was like, wow, she really is kind of that attractive girl who's like, listen, at one time in my life, I was judged by superficial people, and now I'm just looking for like a really, seriously, a nice, talented guy.
Right.
And she found it.
Yeah, I mean, those two pretty amazing. So
yeah,
I'm glad they found each other in this crazy cockamamie world.
This crazy, violent, dangerous world, man. The film festival went pretty fun too.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That was a lot of fun. I can't wait to do the next one, man.
I was pretty amazed, and I know a lot of people were, they were trying their best to do their films, and I'm like, you know what? You still got fucking next year. Do it now if you need to do it or finish it or whatever. We'll get up next year. The more the better. Yeah, next year. Which this year was great. Even though I still can't get that fucking that first film that we showed with the hamster. I cannot get that out of my head.
Guinea pig?
Yeah, the guinea pig. The guinea pig. I was like,
that thing.
Wow.
That will haunt you.
Yeah, it will. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he was like, dude, I'm sorry, but that guinea pig one, I still have that shit running through my head. It was so fucking strange. I don't know who did that. I don't even think the person showed up. Probably they didn't. No, but whoever did that, wow, congratulations.
Man, it was something. I got to give it to him for making that thing that weird. That's why it was the first one that I showed.
Oh, that's perfect.
I'm gonna fuck everybody up in here. Because every time I watched it, that fucking guinea pig was looking at me.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy looking. And I love that music. Like that music was, that was so fucking perfect. I was like, who did this? David Lynch? Where is he? Where is he?
Yeah. You know what? I knew who was gonna win the show.
Oh, easily.
So I said if I could have voted, I would just because I knew who was gonna win by a landslide. I would have voted for that guinea pig one.
I'm in the same boat with you.
We had some very surreal ones.
We did.
The Spill Crew Saves Freedom.
Yeah.
People. Okay, here's the deal, people. We're gonna Fungus Monkey is working on this right now. We're going to be putting up all the entries this year.
Cool.
Yeah, so we're making a page for it and everything, so those will go up.
Awesome.
But it's but they are it's some bizarre shit. And,
yes.
And you know what I got, man? A lot of people did some great work. We are gonna have a stipulation, a rule next year that you can't take old footage from.
Oh right, yeah, you can't take any footage from
the reviews,
from our reviews,
and just string them together, make a montage.
Yeah, because there were like 2 films that were just montages.
And they have to be original. I mean, and both of them were creative in the way they strung them up. But you know,
there was one that, I mean, honestly, the Charlie Brown one.
It started out great.
It started out fantastic. I was like, oh wow, because I was like pumped. I was like geared up to I was like, wow, I want to see Spill like as the Charlie Brown.
And it broke my heart to do that because I felt the same way when I watched it. I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be good. And then they went to the montage of used of all our material, of all our stuff, and then I was like, God, why didn't they just stick with that? Yeah. And when I saw the audience about to watch it, and because everybody got excited, everybody was laughing hard, and I was like,
they did.
Y'all just don't know.
You talk about the biggest cock tease of a film.
Oh, I know.
My dick got all hard, and then that shit went soft as soon as I
I know.
I've already seen this. I've lived this.
It's like you're about to have sex with the chicken. She just clamps her legs shut right when you're about to get on there. And I mean, whoever made that short, you know, follow through with the first thing. I would love to see them finish that.
You know what? Yeah, like you already have at least a minute or so of it.
Yeah.
Keep going. Finish the rest of the 4 minutes of it in that style, please. That is your new. If you're listening to this, that is your new job. That is your new. Forget everything that you're doing right now. That is your homework. That is a 40-hour work week for you. Finish that shit. All right.
God damn it for us.
We would, because I'm still dying to see it. I felt like I saw a trailer for something I could possibly see next year.
Yeah, exactly.
So I cannot wait. But no, I mean everyone that entered, you know, hey, they're the ones who make that whole film festival fucking fun and worth it.
You're right about that.
It was completely awesome that they took the time out of their busy schedules to do that. So.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Man, and you know, I have to say that everybody had a good sense of humor about all the trash we were talking on stage because we weren't doing a lot of it. But, we were just joking around.
I mean, we talked some shit, but yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of the site, you should expect that. I feel cheated if I felt like if I have to be the nice guy all the time, that gets fucking boring. Yeah.
And by the way, good little surprise that you brought to it.
I saw that thing in the store, and I was like, okay. It was screaming at me like, fucking buy me and give me away to somebody who deserves it. And I had no idea if I was going to give it to the first prize winner or what. Or maybe the second prize.
And let me tell people what you gave away.
Go ahead.
Everybody knows that, you know, regardless of what people say about us, we are a supporter of the Bieber.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, to truly support that kid.
Yeah, Justin Bieber definitely needed to be represented only because he had like one of the greatest films that come out in the past 10 years.
Exactly. I mean, it did well, but very underrated.
It was very underrated. But you know, people will recognize genius eventually.
They will.
Their brains are still like simmering, and eventually they'll get to that point. Well, yeah.
No, you got to give it time. There are a lot of artists out there. People didn't realize how great their work was. I mean, Tesla. Yeah, Tesla was a genius. Nobody recognized Tesla's genius until he was gone.
That's right. Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Everyone thought that was a piece of shit when it came out, and look at it now.
Look at it now.
Clockwork. You can say the same thing about Clockwork Orange. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, exactly. Now, so people gonna come back and they're gonna say, I swear to God, in 20 years, Justin Bieber is gonna be seen as the lone Beatle, the guy who came out and changed everything.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he's the new Stanley Kubrick. Which I'm like, I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you wanted to and it's no joke, people. I mean, you know, we felt like people thought that we were playing around and not appreciate, you know, that kind of making fun of Justin Bieber, and that wasn't the case. You know, you came on stage and gave the guy that you thought we gave the most shit, you actually gave him the Justin Bieber poster.
Yeah, I did. I gave him,
and that was out of your,
and it was like it was like a full size Justin Bieber poster from head to toe of Justin Bieber in all his glory. And I presented it to the guy who we talked a lot of shit about, and we pretty much insulted his film and said it was a piece of shit.
We did. We just gotta give him a hard time on stage.
Yeah. But the thing
is,
I was
so excited too because he asked me the day before he was like, "Hey man, did you get my film?" Because I was about to have. I shouldn't probably say this right now, but after seeing that Charlie Brown one and his, I was like. I was about to have a disqualification of those movies, not because they were necessarily bad, but because I just didn't want to encourage people from there on out
to make montages of our stuff.
Montages, of our stuff. And And so when he was there, I was just like, man, this guy submitted his film and he drove all his way or traveled all his way. I was like, yeah, of course.
And he was genuinely excited.
And he was.
Like, just to be there.
Yeah, he was. He's a great guy.
Knowing that, his film's going to get presented.
Yeah, and I was like, there's no way I'm not going to show this.
Right.
I was like, this deserves to be shown just because of his efforts. So, yeah. And he deserved very much that Justin Bieber poster because I knew that was hard for you to,
part ways with
that.
It was. I mean, I spent hard-earned money on that thing where I was like, I should probably just keep this. But looking at that kid, seeing that he honestly had the eye of the tiger in him to want to do a great film, I honestly was like, you know what? I identify with you. I used to be you. And if I had to be inspired by anyone right now, it would be Justin Bieber. So I thought it would be appropriate to present that award to him.
Right connection.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy should be very proud. And the way he won the better award than the actual guy who won the Golden Co-host. So.
Yeah. Which I met that guy. I met the guy who made it. Yeah.
Oh, Solomon.
And that guy was like in the corner, at the very top of the theater.
Yeah, just chilling, man.
And, he was just chilling. And I walked by and he's like, "Hey, man, it's funny shit." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." And he's like, "I'm the guy who did the co-host award." I was like, "What the fuck?
Oh, nice.
What are you doing? What are you doing all the way up here in the nosebleed section?"
I meant to bring him on stage to introduce him.
Yeah.
I would do it next year.
Oh man, but that award looked amazing though.
It did.
I was like, shit. How much Corey's credit cards do you need so you can make another one for me?
I know, man. I left that dude hanging a little bit.
What? Don't say that.
Well, he left me hanging.
You forget to pay him.
He left me because I paid him some good money for that, but he left us hanging for a little bit on one thing that we were working on. So it was time to pay him. I was actually out of town, but I was like, he was like, hey man, let me, because I tried to pay him that night, but the ATM put a limit on how much I could give him. Mm-hmm. So it got to the point where he was so desperate for the last bit of money that I owed him. He sent me an email that just said, "Please help me."
Oh, damn. He's outside holding up a sign. God, please help me.
I need to feed my children.
I need a sandwich.
That's when I felt bad. I was like, let me go and get him this money, man. Because he didn't, because any other person would have been like, look, motherfucker, I need my money, all right? But he's like, please help me.
He seemed genuinely just a cool guy.
He's a very cool guy. He's
super talented. I mean, I was like, man, that's amazing. I don't know how he even made that thing, but
he's a talented guy, man. Mm-hmm. Really, you should see the toys that he makes.
Oh, that motherfucker makes toys too?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, Solomon. He's a musician. He makes toys. He gave me some.
God damn, who shot that fool?
I know, yeah,
what the hell?
It was shot him twice. He lived.
Shot him in the ass.
Yeah. That fool, man. He made an album where he used the Price is Right theme. Mm-hmm. I was like thinking, how can he use this? And he actually made it work.
Wow.
And the album cover is him dressed up like, I don't know what he did, but it's him as Bob Barker. He did some real cool Photoshop shit that he's on the cover like
That's awesome.
Yeah. He's a talented guy, man. I feel bad I had him waiting so long for that thing. But anyway, you know what, man? Like I said, we can't be doing these long shows these days, but we got some more. We got some more bullshit on the way.
That's right.
And we built up enough bullshit right now. Mm-hmm. You gave me this video, man, of this kid. There's a kid over in Africa who has memorized, I think, a movie that's a highlight in our lives.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
easily.
This kid's all right with me.
Right up there with Clockwork Orange and The Shining.
The Shining, and Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
So, but this kid right here. He's pretty amazing.
He is, man.
The way he can describe this movie. You knew this movie.
This is the power of film.
Yes.
How it can really inspire people from all over the world. Where you think, wow, who's watching that movie over there in Zimbabwe or wherever the fuck?
All different cultures.
Who the hell's over there in Afghanistan watching this movie? Wow.
Yeah. Hey, man. The person who made this film, his power is far-reaching.
Yes, it is.
The guy's a genius.
He's pure genius.
Yeah, so we'll go
pure
ahead.
energy.
Pure energy. He's a force.
Yeah.
Not even human. We'll go ahead and get into that. And I got some other stuff that we can bring.
Yeah, we got a few things.
But yeah, man.
Plenty of shoe for you today.
Shoe.
That's right.
You got a good shoe for
But you know what, Corey?
What's that?
I smell some bullshit.
Oh, man, we have built up enough bullshit. I think we got a chick. I think she passed out.
Pew. Yes.
And just shout out bullshit for all of us to put on this train right here. Man. So you know what?
Some people shit out live. She shit out bullshit.
She shut out fuel for the bullshit train.
That's right.
So you know what, man?
Somebody get her ass towards that what do they call that shit when you put the coals in the little furnace
coal
or
thing.
whatever the coal.
Yeah, they call it the coal thing.
Yeah, the coal thing. All right,
the furnace.
Yeah, the furnace. Yeah. point that ass towards the bullshit furnace. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, you know what? I'm ready.
I'm fucking ready.
Are you ready? You ready?
I'm beyond ready. You're ready. We're all ready.
Oh man, look at this fool! Didn't see him all through Spill.com.
Yeah, where were you? You were late.
Dragging ass in here like he just partied his ass off, man. Where you been?
Damn, you were drunk
like
a
drink
skunk.
in his hand. Look at him. Oh, he got his film when he wants to enter too.
What?
You late?
It's a little too late. Too late, Luthor. Too late.
But you know what you can do? Let's go ahead and
bust out that electric twanger.
That twanger, and point your ass towards that furnace right there. And give us some more bullshit to get us started here.
Get your hooves on those power cords.
All right, I'm ready.
You're ready.
Ready.
Let's do this.
Shit, boy. Yeah. I just shit on myself right now. Wow. Why are you doing this to me? I'm so crazy right now. Hey, man.
Yo.
I got a couple of things for you.
All right. What you got?
Tell you, when I was going through looking at stuff, and I mailed this to myself yesterday.
Oh.
Where is it? Let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm doing this the hard way. Let me
do it the easy
organized.
Way. The only way.
I got right here. All
right.
You want to know what the biggest movie flops of the summer are?
Oh, I just saw a little headline. I didn't read it, but yeah, I'm dying to know actually.
I'm always curious to know this too. You want to go through the list right here?
Yes.
Okay, it's from Yahoo News.
Let's do this list.
And it says it's been a rough 6 months for Hollywood, which turned out a string of disappointments at the box office. Some hurt more than others, depending upon their production budgets and marketing spends. The following list doesn't account for how much was spent on marketing, since studios hold those figures close to their chest. But we're talking many, many millions.
Wow, that shows what little I know, because honestly, I was like, I know there's been a few movies that I haven't really loved, but there hasn't been any movies that I've straight out hated, with the exception of one, where I'm just like, man, that.
Which one was that one?
Transformers.
Okay. Yeah. That one. Oh, yeah. You had much vile for that one.
Yes, I did. But I mean, other than that, the rest of the movies, I think they've been either so-so or pretty damn good. Like beat my expectations of what I expected from like Thor. And,
okay, so I tell you what. Mm-hmm. You want to take a guess at what some of those movies are?
The failures?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I know as much breaks my heart to say this. Is Green Lantern one of them?
We shall see.
Okay. Oh, all right.
We shall see. You take a guess and we'll see what makes on the list. Tell you what. Pick 4 or 5 of them. Pick 4.
4 or 5. Okay. Green Lantern. Hangover.
We'll see.
Okay.
Talk about the Hangover 2.
Hangover 2.
We'll see.
Okay. We're talking about summer movies, right?
Yes.
Just summer movies.
And we're talking about starting probably. No, you know what? No, we're not just talking summer movies.
Oh, we're not. Oh,
we're talking about this year. They mentioned some.
Oh, this year. Oh, well, shit.
Yeah, so far.
I'm trying to remember what came out this year. So much shit.
Okay, so you got Green Lantern.
All right, I got Green Lantern.
You can pick some summer movies though if it makes it easier for you.
Hangover 2, probably.
Okay, you mentioned that one. Green Lantern, Hangover 2.
All right. Think.
Take your time. It's okay.
Fuck.
Like they say in church. When I used to go in those black churches when people used to sing, people used to be in the what do you call it? The God damn it, what do you call it? Not the choir. Well, the people in the choir used to sing. Mm-hmm. But the congregation.
Yeah,
people used to yell. The black one used to always yell out, Take your time, baby. Get a girl up there like singing, well, Lord, don't take my soul. You know, like some old black woman being in the congregation. That's all right, but take your time, baby.
Lord is taking his time.
Lord, please.
God, Lord, he's taking too much time. All right. Cars 2.
Okay, Cars 2.
I'll say Cars 2.
Okay. All right.
And...
You got one more, man.
What is one? I'm trying to think of the biggest disappointment. Oh, my God.
I'm talking financially.
Financial disappointment.
Yes.
Well, I will say...
Take your time, baby. Take your time.
Yeah. Fuck.
Go ahead.
Think.
You all right?
Asshole. That one Miley Cyrus movie.
Which one was that?
The one that Cyrus walked out of.
I don't know if that came out this year.
Did it? Oh, no. It did? Oh. Fuck if I know. I don't know, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll just keep it at 4. Yeah. Okay.
I will say this.
Wow. It's amazing. I can't think of any.
I know, man. You put on the spot. I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing if you asked me. I'd be like, I can't remember shit.
I don't.
And then, you know, when I say these, okay, a couple of things to remember here. Some of these you're going to be like, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because one is a huge flop.
No brainer. Okay.
Yeah, one is a huge flop, and we mentioned how big of a flop that was right after we saw it.
Oh.
Yeah, and then some of these that they put on the list when I went through, some of them are not as big of a flop as they say. Some of them may be flops by how long they stayed in the theater, and
or by the studio's expectation,
or by studio expectation, or exactly,
which I always hate. I'm like,
by studio expectation, or by, and I would even say somewhat maybe critical reception, but you're mostly right by studio expectation, because some of them actually made, not a lot of money, but they made more than their budget.
They made more money than any of us will ever see.
Exactly. When you get right down to it.
If that's a fucking failure, well, shit.
Okay, let's look at one of the biggest failures in history.
Ooh,
you ready?
Yeah.
Mars Needs Moms.
Yeah,
you remember?
There you go. No,
of course. I can't blame you for not remembering that. Yeah, that movie, it cost $150 million to make. By the time it was done at the box office domestically, it made $21.4 million. Now, a lot of people say, well, how did it do overseas? It did even worse overseas. It did $17.6 million. So you add that together, roughly what you have is you get $40 million out of that.
Damn.
Yeah, $40 million for
I'll take it.
$150 million budget. It is one of the biggest bombs in Hollywood history. And for those who don't remember, and a lot of you don't, it's Robert Zemeckis doing that that motion capture zombie shit.
Yeah.
Didn't like that movie because
zombie capture shit.
That zombie capture, yeah. That's one we like, Mrs. Zemeckis, stop.
Yeah, stop, or work on World War Z. Something.
Yeah, make the next. Go work on Walking Dead.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. And by the way, don't work on them at the zombie parts.
Yeah.
That's one we talked about where the book looks so cool because the illustrator, the creator of Bloom County, did the illustrations for that book. It's his book, and then they decided to they could have made this an animated feature with that style, that whimsical, cartoony style, but no, he's so wrapped up in trying to make computers look like real life. Get the fuck out of here. Tired of that shit.
They decided to fuck it up.
Yeah. God damn, man, you brought us Back to the Future and Roger Rabbit. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No shit. I mean, you know what? That's why I'm always amazed. Like, it's like, you know what? The property that has so many people's attention, that garners so much recognition, and people own a copy of it, there is a reason for that. And one of those reasons is because of the way it looks.
Yes.
The way it looks and the goddamn story. Don't fuck that up. It's easy to not fuck it. It's right there staring at you going, I'm already done. Just fucking make me.
Apparently not for him.
Just animate me.
God damn, just be glad he didn't make Back to the Future today.
Oh.
That shit would be another zombie flick.
Yeah, yeah, you're right about that.
Can you imagine Christopher Lloyd being done in that fucking motion capture shit?
Marty.
Goddamn, yeah.
No shit.
Marty. I must eat your flesh, Marty. To the future, Marty. With the zombie apocalypse is taking over.
What did he say? 128 or 100 whatever gigawatts. 128 gigawatts. It takes to animate me.
All right, let's go to another movie. Another movie that is considered a bomb, not only because of the financial loss that it suffered, but also because of the high-profile stars they had in it. I mean, people who were just coming off of Oscar nominations.
Oh.
Some even who even won. And did not save this film.
Oh.
You know which one I'm talking about?
I think I do.
Which one is it?
What is it? That princess movie, Your Highness?
Yes.
Yes.
Good job. There you
wow.
go.
Your Highness, that's what it's called. Wow. Never saw it.
Now, the stars that we're talking about in there are, we're talking about
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman just riding off of Black Swan.
That's right.
And
which is usually the case though. Sometimes
go through a little sophomore slump right there. Yeah.
Right after winning the award, they do something shitty. Yeah.
So that was the obvious one, her. But a lot of people don't remember. Maybe they don't have such short-term memory. But James Franco got nominated for what was that?
127 hours.
Rock ate my arm. 127 hours. Yeah, we got. Yeah, he was in that too, and Danny McBride was in there. The movie cost $50 million to make. Now that's not crazy high money considering the blockbusters we have. No, it's still a lot of money though. It's not cheap exactly. It's mid-level, but the movie,
it's a lot of money in my book.
It is
personally.
Me and you, goddamn it. Jeez, you know how many girls we could get drunk?
No shit.
Have them like pee in our beds if we could.
That's right.
I'd
have spare beds on the side just waiting.
Yeah. You know how many sheets I could buy? I could just have drunk girls pee on my bed every night.
Yeah, my wall looked like a deck of cards.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for a girl to fuck up and then, oh, that's all right, baby, don't worry. Eject that shit.
You know what? You could eat with that much money. You could just like the girls could pee in your bed. You could roll them up and just throw the whole thing in the dumpster.
I'll have a little trap at the bottom, a floor trap at the bottom. So like,
bring me some more sheets and a new drunk chick.
Push that button like Sweeney Todd. See ya, don't call.
Bring me a fresh drunk chick.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
Call you. Let's see. The movie cost $50 million to make, and it only domestically made $21.6 million. Overseas,
it
made $3 million. So that's $24.6 million that it made, and that's for a $50 million budget right there.
Damn.
So that is considered to be a flop.
Wah, wah.
Now let's go ahead and see what we have right here. Now the next movie. Did you see that?
No.
Okay, the next movie.
Okay.
Everybody, we have this. When comedians get kind of popular and hot, everybody starts to give them vehicles. Mm-hmm. And they start to try to force them on us a little bit more, and it's only a matter of time before we do not want to see that shit, especially when it's the remake of a movie that's beloved by everybody.
Ooh.
But everybody, this is one of those rare cases where most people can see that remake is highly unnecessary. And you know what? We're starting not to really like this guy that you put in here. Can you guess what that is?
Green Hornet?
You know what? That's not a bad one right there. But
it's a remake of a TV show that was beloved by everyone and only had
this is not
even
a
TV
show. It's a remake of another movie.
A remake of another movie. All right.
With a comedian.
With a comedian.
That the studios have really been trying to force on us.
Oh, that movie with Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis.
No, that's not a remake.
Wait, yeah, you're right. Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
Thank
God, shit. That's right. That is a remake. Oh.
Okay,
I wasn't thinking. I was just thinking about the guy everyone's getting sick
of.
And
in this one, this is another forgettable movie, so I can't blame you for not remembering what it is. It is Arthur.
Oh, damn.
Dudley Moore was in the original.
No shit.
That's a classic.
It is a classic by my standards,
Disney,
yes.
I mean, the studios, it wasn't a Disney movie. Think of it. I forgot who it was.
I hope not. No. That would have been strange if it was a Disney movie about an alcoholic.
Yeah, an alcoholic. I heard Mickey's a heroin addict, so,
give me another drink.
I think Warner Brothers made that movie. I'm not sure who made the movie.
I think you're right. I think Warner Brothers did make it.
Yeah. Nevertheless, to replace Dudley Moore, they put in Russell Brand. And Russell Brand... I guess people really are just like, man, we don't want to hear from this
I just don't think they give a shit. Yeah. And, not so much that he's been in so many movies. I don't think he has any real mass appeal, honestly.
Yeah. So
at least anymore.
Now, this movie, this is one of those cases where you decide how much of a flop is this, because if you put in marketing, it didn't make its money back, but it did make about $5 million over its budget. The movie cost
over its budget, which is usually considered good.
If it
at least makes it over its budget.
You know what? If it had made it over its budget within a week or two, then people would be like, "Oh, okay, well that was that's considered a modest success for a small movie like this, because we get a lot of small films, like some of those Twilight offspring films. People trying to copy Twilight.
Right.
A lot of those movies are very low budget, and they get criticized heavily, but they still manage to make up their low budget within a couple of weeks.
Right.
And this movie cost $33 million to make.
Those movies are made so the movie studios can pay for their electric bill.
Yeah, it topped out at $33 million. Now, if you bring in the overseas budget, the movie ended up making about $45.7 million. The production budget on it was $40 million. So the movie is considered a flop domestically and not considered to be highly profitable overseas because it wasn't enough to make up its marketing costs.
Wow.
So not very well there, but not a flop like the last films that we have seen. But not a success terrible by any means.
No, not successful. Yeah. Piece of shit.
Now this is the next film we have.
All right. Give me some clues, Corey.
Okay. It's a Disney film that came out not too long ago. It was a vehicle for a star. Not even that many people know her name that well.
Know her name.
Yeah, and it was a movie that was a generic ass film that came from Disney.
A generic ass film that came from Disney.
Yeah, it felt almost like a TV show.
Felt like a TV show. Oh, let me think.
And let me give you the saddest part about this. Mm-hmm. We saw it at midnight.
Green Hornet. No. I will. That fucking teen movie. Yes, one about Prom.
Prom. Yes.
Whoa.
Yes, you got it. Yes, Prom.
What do I win? Let's see here.
You get you get to win a description about how bad this movie felt.
Okay.
Yeah, Prom did pretty much bomb. Prom earned like $10 million at the box office.
And yeah, that's no shock when you realize you're the only one fucking hanging out in that theater during a midnight screening for a movie like that.
Well, I don't know if it did bomb that bad. Prom didn't. It bombed by expectations of Disney. Like I guess they wanted to they thought that weekend that it came out. I'm not sure if it was counter programming or something, but Disney did anticipate. This is what you were talking about. Mm-hmm. It bombed according to studio expectations. Mm-hmm. But that movie only cost $8 million to make.
That's fucking peanuts.
And it earned $10 million. Oh. So that's for a movie that cheap. Mm-hmm. It didn't do. Look, Disney wanted to do this thing of we're gonna make a cheap film, do a cash and grab, and make at least about $15 million on it, and that didn't happen. They earned $2 million, and again, probably not enough to cover any kind of marketing that they put on it. But the movie is so cheap that they can write that off.
Yeah, Disney, you need to calm your ass down. Yeah. They should have either put Vanessa Hudgens or Selena Gomez in that title role.
Exactly. No,
that would have gotten their extra few million in there.
Mickey Mouse wiped his ass with this film.
I know. Mickey, you weren't thinking, dude.
Yeah. This is Disney has a new chairman. It's got Rich Ross.
He's about to fuck everything up.
He better be careful. Like this wasn't a terrible loss for Disney, but not a great start for what he's doing.
No. Disney is not supposed to lose shit. Yeah. Disney makes losers. They don't. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, if you go back, what? He's trying to say it is the lowest grossing studio film of the year.
Oh,
so
really?
It is considered a bomb in that sense too. Wow, it's from Disney. No matter how cheap the film was made, nobody wants to have the reputation of having the lowest grossing.
Hell no, they don't. For shame on you, Disney.
Yeah. So you want to? Did you see that other
Mickey Mouse? No, I did not.
Okay, we have another film. Came out not too long ago. Now I'll give you a hint. You and I did not see this one, but it's a children's movie.
Okay.
That was released at the same time as another big budget film and just got stumped, and it's based on a children's book too.
All right.
Kind of reminds you. Here's another hint. Kind of reminds you of that film of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies.
Ooh. All right. Let me see here. I almost had it.
Came out not too long ago. We didn't see it.
Oh, that movie that God damn it! Hold on, give me a second. Yeah. Let's see here.
It's one of those movies where you see. Here's the other deal. You see an actress in there who used to be something big at the time. You're thinking man, this looks like the beginning of the end for you.
Molly Polly in the most worst summer of all times. Yes,
Judy Moody and the Not So Bummer Summer.
Oh, there you go.
Not Bummer Summer, whatever it is.
That's right. But Leon loved that movie. How could that movie not be such a huge success?
Yeah. You know, the funny thing is that this movie. Now, the star that we're talking about is Heather Graham. Heather Graham, even not too long ago, had a hit with
The Hangover. Yeah.
And she was Roller Girl. She was like actually a big name out there.
She
you remember back when Lost in Space the movie came out and she was the girl at the time.
Yeah. I love that spacesuit they put her in.
Years later, you know, she's getting work from Judy Moody and Not Bummer Summer.
She's doing some
the movie
B-list material.
Let's see. The movie, it cost $20 million to make, and it only made $13 million so far. $13.4 million. I mean, it could probably break even at some point, but that's again not enough to cover marketing. So
I guess the kids rather stayed at home and scratched their ass and watched that movie.
Yes. Interesting point here is that the producers who did the movie Precious, you know, that really controversial movie with Monique and Gabby, whatever, you know, that very adult material in that movie.
A great film.
Yeah, these are the producers of that movie. They were hoping to get like a kind of that wimpy kid success. They didn't.
You know, stick to throwing fucking frying pans and stealing chickens. It's like, don't ever do that again. Yeah, no, wow, why would you do that?
This is also this is another case of just not poor thinking on when to release a film. This movie should not have been released in the summer. Yeah, this should have been released in a slower time. So
no shit. Yeah, that's like a September or November.
Film. Or even like a late August movie or something. That didn't need to be.
No, nobody. No, who
are releasing in like March or something.
Yeah, what kid gives a shit about that movie? They're living their summer. They don't want to fucking. They don't need to go see it.
And plus, the summertime, what kids are waiting to see Transformers and shit?
Exactly. They don't want to see no. Heather Graham better get fucking naked. I'm sorry.
Again,
that's the only way you're gonna get them 14-year-old boys in that theater. I'm sorry. Put them goddamn roller skates back on.
Trying to pull them panties down and and put some wheels on your feet.
You better skate around that neighborhood naked, baby. Yeah, I'll go see that movie. I'll see that more than Green Lantern and Transformers put together.
She better get into Judy Booty.
That's right.
In the buns of summer. Get out of here with this bullshit right here. Right.
Damn. Now I got Heather Graham on the mind. That's not
I have.
Got one more?
I got a few more.
You do? Wow. This is a fucking list. Yeah.
Yeah, here's the next one.
This is fun. I like this. All right.
You'll get this one. You like this.
All right.
Your heart is broken.
Green Lantern?
Green Lantern.
God damn it. That's actually on the list.
Green Lantern.
You know what? I've heard some scary shit to where I guess some analysts were like, it'd be best for Ryan Reynolds not to appear in a sequel if they do a sequel, which I actually heard yesterday that Warner Brothers is going to go ahead and do a sequel. Like, despite all the negative press it got, and they said that no, we are going to do another one. We're going to take the loss and we're going to actually do a sequel. So, but
that sounds tricky to me. If Ryan Reynolds leaves,
that's going. I mean, but the thing is, like, analysts are saying that they like he'd be best not to reappear in the second one if they do it.
I think he would too. And you know what? If he doesn't appear in the next one, that's not going to bode well for a sequel either, because it's going to have we got another guy because Ryan Reynolds didn't want to be in the second one.
And that sucks, man. Yeah. I mean, in some ways, only because, and I say that because of the guy who played Sinestro.
Oh, yeah.
And
Mark Strong.
Yeah, Mark Strong, who is fucking incredible as Sinestro, where I'm like, if it's in the capable hands of somebody who could do material like a sci-fi material, I think it would be great. But anyway, go ahead.
I don't know, man.
What does this say? How is this going to destroy my hopes and dreams?
Well, the movie cost $200 million to make, and it's not listed anywhere on here, but something that I noted to myself earlier when I was looking at a lot of the budgets, I guess when we were doing like a couple of cold ones or whatever, I noticed that Green Lantern was more expensive to make than Transformers.
What?
$200 million,
Are you fucking... And it's because of those fucking suits. I bet you.
Probably. I don't know. I have no idea.
Bet, dog. Bet.
Okay. Bet. I bet you a Green Lantern sequel.
Yeah, I bet you this Green Lantern figure I picked up before the movie came out.
In order for it to be successful financially worldwide, it needs to gross about over $500 million.
God damn it! Where's your credit card? Where's your credit card?
Yeah.
Spend the weekend watching that movie.
And now the movie worldwide is going to probably go somewhere between the $250 to $260 million range.
Yeah.
And the movie, of course, was just panned by critics. So. Yeah, so,
panned by
if I was Ryan Reynolds,
me,
I'd
sort of.
Fuck no, I wouldn't do it. I'm sorry, man. Sorry.
You owe it to the people. Right.
I know you looking forward to that movie, but I told Leon the other day, I said, you gave that movie rental. You don't know it.
Oh, no.
You tried to fight it.
No, it's matinee. I was all right. I was like, yeah.
I'm sorry, brother. Everything
Sinestro. You said. Sinestro. You are the movie. You are the movie. Sinestro's carrying this movie.
All right. Hey, you know what? Here's another movie.
All right.
That you probably wouldn't even think about on this list because in our minds, it's kind of a movie that came and went. It was kind of a throwaway film for us.
Okay.
It's a movie that we all saw at midnight. We said it had some really great effects in it, but the story not only was just kind of weak, but didn't make sense.
Transformers.
I wish.
Yeah. God damn it. Okay, let me think. Didn't make any sense.
You want me to give you another hint?
Wait, was it a summer movie?
Kind of a pre-summer movie.
Oh.
I'll give you another hint here.
Yes.
It had a really badass opening that we thought should have been the story for the movie.
Oh. Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter. Had a really kick-ass opening.
And it told a story that should have been the story for the movie.
Oh, fuck, I know what we're talking about, but I can't
But
think.
when you actually
I try to think, but nothing happens. Did it star Nicolas Cage?
No, it did not.
Okay. It had a strong story.
Had an animated opening.
An animated opening. Oh.
I like the way you think you have the answer.
I know.
And you got nothing.
Shit. Oh. How do you stop it? Oh, it had an animated opening, and it
looked cool.
It looked
and it told
cool.
a story where we're like, man, how come we can't see that story right there?
I'm sorry, I'm a complete dumbass.
Priest.
Oh, Priest.
Yeah, that's what I told you, man.
You know why? You know why I didn't get that? Because I missed the fucking animated opening.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. That's no fair on my part. That's no fair on my part.
Yeah. God damn.
Oh, let's see here.
I do want to see that opening though. You
can see it online.
Praise it. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys praise it so much. But yeah, that's why I fucking didn't know. Priest. Wow, wow. I'm not.
Now this is one of those movies where I was talking about, or I think they're a little bit hard on this film because this movie I think actually made, if you consider overseas gross, it actually made somewhat of a well, it kind of broke even, I guess, in a way.
Which I mean, because the thing is, if you're about to tell me that it was another situation of the studio's expectations, I'd be like, fuck that studio because they didn't. At least I don't think they put any money into advertising this movie at all.
Well.
This is like something they kind of snuck in under the radar, you know?
Okay, so this movie was released by Screen Gems.
Right.
And it's their most expensive film. I mean, out of all those...
You know what, you're right. It looked it.
Yeah, out of all those Resident Evil movies and all that kind of stuff, this was their most expensive film. And we say expensive, I mean, we're not talking about Transformers budget or anything. No. $60 million. Screen Gems makes cheap films.
No, all their sets look like they were designed by Ridley Scott. I mean, they look like they were taken from either a Blade Runner or Aliens movie.
What, in this movie? Priest?
Yeah, and Priest. Oh, yeah, because that was the one thing I remember in the review, like going, the production of it looks incredible.
Yeah, no, Screen Gems, they release these horror movies and these science fiction movies and some other things. And a lot of them are cheap films. They're done, and this one had a little more production value, $60 million. Now, it's considered somewhat of a flop because in America it earned $29 million. But overseas, it earned like about, I think it earned like $46 million. Mm-hmm. If I'm looking at this right.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you put that, if you do the math here, let me see. You carry the one. That's $75 million. All
right.
The movie cost $60 million to make.
Second Power.
$15 million. I mean, kind of.
I mean, it's
breaking even, kind of.
Yeah. But for a movie that honestly, at least that like I said, didn't get hardly any advertising at all, and I for a movie like that, I'd imagine that's fairly okay. But
yeah, I mean, I have to do the figures. Like they say, sometimes you got to for marketing and whatnot, you kind of have to. Consider that you got to take twice what the budget is, and kind of for a movie to make a profit, it has to make up twice what the budget is. So, but
that is true. That makes a lot of sense.
Over here domestically, the movie was a big flop. All right.
Not surprised.
Okay, what was the movie that you hated more than Transformers?
A movie I hated more than Transformers.
This year. You walked out of it and said, man.
I haven't walked out of anything.
No, you didn't walk out of it, but when it was done, you walked out of it and was like, man, that was just bad.
Oh.
And I tell you something. Here's the hint. You got mad at us for making fun of the trailer. When I say mad, I'm exaggerating, but you were like, guys, y'all sit up here making fun of this. You need to give it a chance.
I said that? Okay. I say a lot of dumb things, Corey. But
so do I.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of them in this podcast.
Is this a summer movie?
Kind of pre-summer. Just very, very
pre-summer.
It was a movie that, I tell you what, all visuals.
All visuals.
That's all it kind of relied on.
All visuals. Okay.
You gotta.
It's not animated.
Take your time.
It's not animated, right?
No.
Okay.
They did. Okay. Here's another thing. They did have some animated shorts based on it.
Animated shorts based on it?
Yes. Let me give you another hint.
Fuck yeah.
Slow motion.
Slow motion.
Now if that don't tell you, then I don't know.
Slow mo. Okay.
Who we always talking about?
Another fucking pissed off moment because I'm always fighting for this guy's right to make films. Sucker Punch.
Yes.
God damn.
Yes, Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder, you pissed me off that day.
Zack Snyder made this movie, which didn't cost as much as I thought it would. The movie,
you know what? Looking at how they did the visuals, I'm like, you know what? That's still in the realm of where they could do it on the cheap. Because they weren't on, it felt like they weren't on screen for all that long. Honestly.
Yeah, the movie made, if you take domestically, it topped out at $36.4 million. Not good for a movie that cost $82 million to make. Overseas, it made $53.4 million. I think it came out like around $86 million overall worldwide gross, including America. So just one of those things were just a tad over, not really making a whole lot of money.
Okay, but I know they just put that out on DVD and Blu-ray.
Yes, they did.
And there's an extended cut, which
like you need to see more of that shit.
I know. That's the first. It's the first time where I'm like, hey. Maybe the extended cut will be
what was
exactly
the extended cut?
What the director intended to be in the theaters. It was a studio decision. And then you watch it and you're like,
why don't you just make an extended cut where you show Zack Snyder jerking off and special effects fly on his dick?
Or just do I don't know how you what you'd call it, but just do a cut of the film where it's about 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
All this shit.
Take all the story out of it.
Just making a music video. The music video cut of the film. There you go. Yeah. That I would approve of.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Zack Snyder.
I'd buy that for $1.
The movie has become one of the most critically panned movies this year.
Yeah.
Along with
it deserved it. You know, I can only defend my friends for so long until they do something stupid.
I mean, I'm with you, man. I want to see him do well, with that Superman movie.
Exactly. I want to see a kick-ass fucking Superman movie. And like I said, like Nolan, just the fact that his name is in there and that he fought
yes
to get that movie. It's like, this has to be done today. All right. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt now.
Yes.
I'm not completely covered in fucking Zack Snyder jizz, but I mean I can see. I know that I'm giving the guy. I'm hoping the guy will learn. I'm hoping he heard somebody down the street go, Zack Snyder, you suck, dude. You suck. Fuck you and your film. You don't know how to make a fucking film. If it bit you in your fucking asshole. I hope that motivates the guy to go, I'll show you why I ought to. I'll teach him a thing or two about filmmaking.
Zack Snyder leaning out of a car throwing up. CG effects.
After he collected all that money, it's like, hey, good studio considers the flop. I don't. I'm fucking over here drinking Dom Perignon.
I got paid. Hey, the movie, the thing that I remember about it, and they even say it right here, but one of the things I remember about the movie is that it got beat out by Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Part 2.
Oh, that
Roderick Rules.
Yeah, you're. Oh man, that is just depressing on another level.
It was a great day in history for Hector.
That son of
my
a bitch.
son, my boy.
Oh God.
He was in the middle of the street rolling that wheelchair around.
Oh my God! I'm about to run up behind him. I'm gonna pop one of those wheels on that wheelchair. I'll teach him a thing or two.
I'll show him.
Pop. Yeah. Where you going now,
Yes,
buddy?
boy.
Yeah.
Just flip that chair over.
Yeah. I'll be sure to call AAA for your ass.
Where's your wimpy kid now?
Yeah, I know.
I rule, bitch. Roderick don't rule shit.
He throws one of his Wimpy Kid DVDs at me. Hey.
Now this one you're not going to guess. Yeah, throw it while he's on the ground. Just dump a whole crate of Wimpy Kid DVDs on him.
Screw
there you go, you bitch.
Screw you, cuz.
Hector, we're just messing around with you. Know that.
We love you.
Yeah, we do love
bastard
you.
rolling around laughing at me.
Yeah, leave my boy alone.
It's your boy.
That's my son.
I'm gonna pop both tires now. It's because of that.
Hey, you can't do that to my son. How dare you talk to my boy like that?
I'm gonna run him off the road with my power wheels.
Some goddamn bottle rockets on the back of that chair. I like this shit. Send his ass flying down the street.
It's gonna look like Road Warrior with me and Hector on the road.
Hector, we just messing with you, man. Hey, Coach, leave my son alone.
All right. I'll leave him.
That's my boy. Proud of him. He won 5 gold medals in the Special Olympics.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
He told me I get chicks that can walk. I don't get crippled.
Oh, damn.
That's what he told me. Okay.
Get more pussy than I'm getting, Hector. All right, I'll give you that.
I get more unhandicapped pussy than you ever.
Oh,
hey man, here's another one that you're not going to be able to guess.
All right,
I'm going to put it out there anyway, though. This one is an animated movie. It's a sequel to an animated film.
Cars 2.
No.
Damn it!
I knew you'd say that, but it is a sequel to a successful animated film.
Oh,
came out years ago. It was kind of a surprise sleeper hit.
Don't tell. Are you telling me that Kung Fu Panda 2 is on this list?
No, that's a good guess, but it is not.
Okay, but it's another animated feature.
Yeah,
that is a sequel.
And,
all right.
And here's another hint. The first one came out, didn't look all that great. Not from a major animation company.
Oh,
yes.
Hoodwinked.
Yeah, Hoodwinked.
Part 2. Yes. Special guest.
Hood versus Evil.
Taco Bell Lugosi. Yes. Yes. Hoodwinked 2.
Hood versus Evil. Yes.
Wow.
The movie.
That's
the first one.
The first one was I loved.
The first one was a sleeper hit. Didn't cost that much to make. You could tell because that shit just looked cheap.
Yeah.
Looked like some shit you buy at one of those knockoff DVDs at Walmart.
Yeah, it did.
But I never saw it. But Leon and I think you told me that it was actually a really funny movie.
I love that movie. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you don't give a shit about the animation only because it's so funny.
Well, that movie went on to make $51.4 million. Not bad. And then it went on to make domestically $58.6 million. So I mean that's over $100 million right there that it grossed, worldwide. Mm-hmm. Now the sequel, apparently nobody gave a shit.
Yeah, you're only doing a sequel like fucking 20 years after the
20
fact.
years after, and you pressed your luck with the first one.
Yeah.
You got lucky because the first one was like shit.
I know.
And I guess they said, well...
And me and Leon are the only ones that like that goddamn film. So
actually, I heard a lot of... I read a lot about the movie where they said it's surprisingly funny.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess they thought like, well, shit, if people don't see that cheap shit and make that much money off of it at first, then let's make some cheaper shit.
I bought my shit at the Dollar Bin, though.
Exactly. Let's make some cheaper shit. Let's not put so much into the writing here.
Yeah.
And they got Hood versus Evil, and by this point, we've become a kind of more accustomed to quality CG films.
That is right.
Maybe not always in story, but visually, we want to see the money there on the screen. And with this,
the only way that would have worked is if it was fucking hilarious, like crazy hilarious. But
and people didn't buy it. They released a bad trailer. The trailer looked cheap. And had no big name stars doing the voices. And that movie went on to make $10 million in domestically here in North America, and then $3.6 million overseas. So you're looking at a gross of $13.6 million for a movie that cost $30 million to make. What the fuck? They spent that $30 million on that shit? Look like Lego blocks.
They must have been doing pot or something. I know. Smoking the rest of them smoking the ganja while they're animating that shit. Yeah, they're like, hey, don't worry, it's in there. The money's in there. Look, it's all animated. Look at that. Look at them.
It's good.
Look at them muddy colors. You think muddy colors like that come cheap?
Yeah. Look at these circles we use to make people and characters with. These spheres. All right, last movie here.
Oh, the last one. All right.
The last one. Okay, here's what the deal, my friend.
All right.
This was a movie that a lot of critics came in and said, this is one of the most heartfelt movies I've seen in a while. Now I'm calling bullshit on it because that movie. Well, I didn't come down on as hard on the movie as I wanted to because the movie has a very controversial star in it.
The Beaver.
The Beaver, yes. The Beaver.
Ooh, I win. I always
win. Yes, The Beaver. The Beaver made less than $1 million when it came out.
You know what? I was actually thinking about that movie yesterday.
Were you?
Yeah. I was washing my hair, my co-host wig, and I was like wondering whatever did happen to that movie, The Beaver. Yeah.
Man, look, it's just what I thought. Like, I saw the movie and did not want to like it and still didn't think it was great. Mm-hmm. I thought, okay, it's all right. Mel Gibson's still a little too fucking crazy for me to give a shit about this film. But
right, a little too soon, yeah.
A little too soon. A little too soon. You know, all that Jew and nigger talk. Mm-hmm. I'm still
lingering in the air.
Yeah, it's still.
I can smell it.
What you say? It's still niggering in the air?
No, I did not say that.
I don't know.
Spirit of Mel Gibson must have entered me.
Like, you losing it right now? Yeah, and all that anti-Semitic talk and I talk about packing niggas and I'm still not over it myself. Mm-hmm. But I was fair on the film. And thought like, all right, it's a decent film. Not great, but I thought, okay, this ain't the gang busting film that should have been for a movie starring Mel Gibson. I mean, it ain't that fucking good. People still got the bad taste of Mel Gibson's, I guess, screeds in his mouth, in the mouths.
Yeah, and even if it was directed by Jodie Foster, that didn't help.
That's the thing.
Give some credibility.
Mel Gibson, Jodie Foster, any other year, people would have been saying, oh, Oscar buzz.
This movie is the shit.
Yes,
that's exactly what they would have said.
To come out and do this, and I saw it and I was like, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Whatever.
I was like, it's a guy fucking nuts talking with a fucking beaver.
With a beaver, hand. which that would get me in the theater, but I didn't care to go to that theater that week.
Yeah,
so
the people said, you know what? We see Mel Gibson acting crazy enough. We don't need to see a fucking beaver on his hand.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I had the opportunity to see that shit like twice, but must have been too busy for Mel Gibson that week. Damn.
Well, think about this. The movie also is described as a man who communicates through a puppet beaver. Mm-hmm. A hand puppet beaver. Yeah. And a lot of people thought that this was going to be somewhat of a comedy. And
that's what I would imagine.
And they got, once they really saw what it was like, oh, it's not that. It's Mel Gibson. Oh, you're trying to get me to feel for Mel Gibson. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe if Mel Gibson had poo-poo on his hand. Where the hell are these ninjas you keep talking about?
I think Mel Gibson should have just lost his fucking mind and just came out with a racist puppet on his hand.
Yeah, a racist puppet.
Oh, it was me the whole time, mate. I'm the fucking racist. Yeah. I'm the nigga hater. I'm the Jew hunter.
Oh, God, here comes some blacks running. Throw out the chicken.
I know. That would have been funny if Mel Gibson walked around with like a puppet that was always getting him in trouble.
Yeah.
Look at this nigger over here. What? Stop, man. I didn't say that. What you say, man? It wasn't me. I said, fuck you, you cold. What the fuck? Stop it, man.
Oh, my God. Look at that big black guy over there. Niggerzilla's after us. Run. Get to the chopper. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, no,
anyway. That'd be a terrible idea, Corey.
But we all see it.
Yeah, we would all see it. I wouldn't tell anybody.
Like
I wouldn't tell anybody. That'd definitely be a sleeper hit.
Yeah,
I'd watch it when everyone's sleeping.
I love it. Yeah. Love to see this fool just getting even criticized.
That
more
was
back
a
crazy.
tour de force. A tour de force, you.
Yeah, you. This movie was funded by 100% Jews. I'm out of here.
Take your sweet tits and go see this flick.
Yeah, fucking sexist puppet.
The sugar tits, I love it.
That puppet's going around like biting people on the ass.
Yeah.
Hey, sugar tits.
Oh, give me some of that sugar.
Let's see. The Beaver. Yeah, the movie cost $20 million to make. Had like a big name director, big name star, and brought in less than $1 million. So that was a big risk right there.
Yeah, it was.
They'll
know better.
Soon.
Yeah. That'll teach them.
I know the gamble that they were taking. I know the thought.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I felt bad for Jodie Foster.
Controversial.
Yeah,
let's put him in this movie. People will see it because it's we have a controversial figure. Whether people love him or hate him, they're going to see it out of curiosity. People are like, fuck
you think, yeah. And poor Jodie Foster, man. Oh god, that must have been the most stressful fucking week.
Not to mention the movie was just not all that. If it's not
that great, it's not because honestly. It'd be interesting to see if the movie was great, if it was everything that people wanted to be. Would people still go see it? You know, besides just critics praising it. You know, it'd be interesting to see if the general public would actually go and see it. You know?
Yeah, that's true. What the hell is this?
Shut down corner. Whatever that.
Dallas Cowboys receiver.
What is this?
Roy Williams
late breaking news.
Going to court to get back the $76,000 engagement ring he gave to a former beauty pageant winner.
What? You trying to get back his engagement ring?
Trying to get back his ring. Yes, $76,000. Like,
brother.
That bitch ain't married.
You better kiss that shit. You kiss that shit goodbye,
hey, man,
brother.
Some shit you just need to write off. You know?
Oh yeah. You just need to go. All right, man.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
look at
I fucked up.
And look,
that is a life lesson. Yeah.
And look at that picture of him. He's like, yeah, I lost that shit.
I know. You big dummy.
Kiss that shit goodbye.
Yeah. Well, shit. Yeah. Pull a Hugh Hefner. I told you today, like he let that chick who fucking dumped his ass as soon as she got her record deal, cover of Playboy, everything she always hoped and dreamed for. Hugh Hefner was like, you know what? You can go ahead and keep that ring.
Just some things. Just
along with my dick. Yeah. Keep it. Keep it in that jar, baby. Put that shit in the freezer. Make sure it's fresh.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to figure out, did this Negro propose to this girl? Like,
he had to.
Without even having been in a serious relationship with her? That's what I'm trying to read.
Okay. Are any of these like celebrity hookups ever really serious? Really, in the true sense of the word?
Damn, he recorded a marriage proposal.
It's all true love of money, Corey. True love of the almighty dollar. Put a ring on that dollar bill.
This shit is just weird. Check this out, man.
All right, go for it.
He recorded a marriage proposal and then sent the ring through the mail. Sent the ring.
Dumb ass. I hope he didn't tell any of his friends that. You did what?
That's fucking lame.
What? Popo's gonna pop out from the corner. Well, you did what?
No, bro.
You silly little ninja.
Yeah, that fool don't deserve to get
that
shit back.
You're bigger than me than me.
What the fuck was he expecting?
No, what were you thinking?
That's fucking lame.
I want to run out. Does he play football?
Yes.
When he runs out in the field, I want to run out there and go, he's a Dallas Cowboy, even better. Yeah. I'm going to run out in that field and go, what the fuck were you thinking? I'm going to hit him. I'm going to kick him in the ass while he's running.
Fuck, man. Yeah,
throw a football at his head.
No, but just say, kiss that shit goodbye.
No,
yeah, pull some lame shit like that.
You're a football player, man. Yeah, that's like.
Well, I would like to sit that brother down and say, how fucking busy were you that you could not wait to propose to this girl in person?
Yeah,
on your knees.
Shit.
Man.
Yeah.
Re-recorded.
Yeah. You're a Dallas fucking Cowboy. You're a shitty football player, right? That's a given. Like, you ain't nothing you're doing that's important, unless they got you stuck in training camp, fucking really training your ass for once. No, that's bullshit.
You
dumb ass. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if I was that chick, if I had a vagina and nice titties, and somebody sent me a fucking ring through the mail, I'd be, thanks a lot, dumbass bitch. Yeah.
You know what I would have done? I would have mailed back a letter that just said no.
Yeah. No, but thanks for the ring, shithead.
Yeah. You wouldn't seen me or that ring again.
Yeah. No,
motherfucker, that shit has been pawned.
Yeah.
I sold that shit.
Yeah, you better fucking carve a vagina in that football of yours. That's the only pussy you're getting.
Where's your ring? I'm driving it right now. Dumb motherfucker. Stupid ass.
I'm about to take this shit to the pawn shop.
Yeah. Fuck you thinking?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yes.
We got this kid here. we talk about how.
Right, talking about the power of films.
Power of I can't get my shoe straight over here. I know you're looking at me like, what the fuck is he doing? Flip flop game out. That shit didn't want to come back on.
Tangled up I thought you got tangled up with those cords over there, like
I think I did.
Like Optimus Prime.
Like I'm called a spider web over here.
A spider web of cords and wire, just like Optimus Prime, hanging out fucking for 20 minutes in the film.
I just proposed to my shoe. It told me no. Come back. Man, this kid. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to tell you. I don't know about this. Apparently, there's this thing called Mama Hope's campaign for Stop the Pity.
Right, which I was completely unaware of until the very last part of that film. I mean, the last part of this video.
What this is.
Yeah.
From what I get from it, and please chime in, people, to correct us on whatever we have mistaken here.
That's why we have you here.
That's why we have you to like cover up for our dumbasses, but make you do the work. So we don't have to.
Exactly, because I'm busy. Exactly. I'm busy reporting the news.
Exactly.
You're busy correcting my news.
That should be our news channel. We bring you the news. You correct it.
Exactly.
Man, so this is apparently a home for children who I don't know what that's. Or it's a camp. It's not a home. It's a campaign. It's a campaign to bring light on intelligent, smart, curious, just well-behaved kids who are in countries where we consider them to be either have AIDS or become child soldiers, orphans,
running around with machetes hacking up their brothers and sisters.
Yeah, exactly. Eating people. And
eating people. Yeah. Decapitating people and then like redoing them like fucking Mr. Potato Head and
pulling
sewing them back together.
Pulling voodoo shit.
Yeah, put the leg where the head should be.
Yeah. I will eat the entrails and gain the power of my enemy. You know, all that kind of shit. And they like
shit happens.
Yeah, no, these are bright, average in the sense that they're just like you and me. We have kids over there who smart kids with decent futures ahead of them. We want you to realize that there is a decent society over here, and that some kids are being treated very well.
They're not like
it's fighting off a stereotype.
Yeah, they're not dying working in the diamond, digging out blood diamonds.
Yeah. Give me the diamonds. Man, yeah. So I guess that's what this campaign is.
I can only
that's what
imagine.
I get.
That's what I get.
First time I heard of it.
Right.
Mama Hope. Yeah. Mama Hope that we stop talking.
Mama Hope you do the right thing.
Yeah. Mama Hope we stop talking shit about Africa.
That's right.
Because God knows you and I do it.
Well.
Shit, I do not want to go. Look, I'll be the first to tell you. I've been saying this for a long time. I don't want to go to Africa. But although I think in December I'm going to be going to South Africa with my sister-in-law.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she's having like a wedding that she's going to, and I don't know if my brother's going to go or not, but I'm going to go.
I hope you're driving around one of those fucking Pope mobiles with a fucking shark cage around you.
We're talking about South Africa, man. You know? We ain't talking about deep, dark Africa. I ain't talking about like
shit happens.
Yeah. Like I got cats hanging out around here. Like there's lions hanging out around there and shit. I don't think it's like that. You know, that's the other thing, a misconception.
I hope that shit looks like the Lion King for your sake.
Yeah, that's what I
hope you run into Pumbaa and whatever the fuck.
Timon and Pumbaa and shit. Hello. Hatuna Matata. Whatever that shit.
Kahuna Matata.
Kahuna Matata. Whatever that fucking shit is. Yeah. Hatuna Matata.
That's your favorite movie, Corey. That's your favorite movie of all time.
Everybody keeps saying that's like my favorite movie. I like The Lion King. Not my favorite though, but I like The Lion King. Lion King's a badass.
I remember when we saw that trailer where it's like the whole at the beginning of where they showed the whole Lion King movie in 3D.
I love the way that shit starts out too.
Yeah.
I love that, man. When I first saw that trailer, I was like, "That's badass." Because like it wasn't a trailer; it was like the first 5 minutes of the movie, and it was like when they lift up that fucking that baboon, lifts up that baby cub Simba, whatever. Simba, that shit goes like the circle of life, and then they end with him up in the air. You hear that? Doom, doom. I was like, damn. Doom. Yeah, that's like, damn. That's pretty. That's actually cool.
And I looked at you, Corey. It's your favorite movie. It's your glorious 3D.
I think you turned to me and said, "It's your people."
It's your people.
Like, these fucking animals on screen. Talking about that's my people.
I was Popo who said that.
Hey, look, Corey, it's your people. Look at him! I like that shit in Coming to America.
Yeah.
Where the dude with the Jerry curl, I forgot the name of the actor.
The Soul Glow guy.
The Soul Glow guy.
Soul Glow.
He asked Eddie Murphy, who's playing the Prince, who came from Africa, like, so you from Africa, huh? So what you do? You be hanging out with lions and zebras and shit.
Lions and zebras and shit. Yeah, I think that was Eddie Murphy that that fucking baboon was like pointing up in the sky.
Oh, had him up in the air. The Prince of Africa. Hello, Baba. No, man, they got some very modern metropolitan areas of Africa. Mm-hmm. You know, Africa's a huge continent, man. Fucking huge.
No, it is.
It contains many countries. So a lot of misconceptions about Africa is that all of it is like fucking lions and
tigers and bears and
pygmies and shit.
Machetes
they actually have
blood diamonds
and blood diamonds.
Well, that's kids. True, but that is true.
A kid with one arm and a machete in the other arm. Yeah, you know,
the one arm machete kid.
Yeah. The other arm with no hand has a machete taped at the end of it. Fucking like Ash from Evil Dead 2 and shit.
He got blood diamonds fucking tape on it.
He got blood diamonds for eyes.
Yeah. Blood diamond for eyes.
But this kid here, man, he's just an average, curious, smart, intelligent, athletic kid.
Yeah.
That's what they describe him at the end of Mama Hope's video. But here's what I like about this kid. Mm-hmm. The kid loves Commando.
And that's exactly why I sent you.
That's a good kid to me.
I know. I was like,
he loves Arnold Schwarzenegger's Commando.
Mm-hmm.
That's a smart kid. He has
that
whole
is a
movie
kid
memorized.
That can hang with us.
Yes,
right. Anytime.
And I love the way he talks about the movie. I mean, the kid is excited. Now, we're gonna play a little bit of the dialogue of this kid talking. But the thing with this kid is that he can speak English, but he speaks it with a very heavy accent from his native country. And I think the kid speaks like 4 languages too.
Shit, I wouldn't be surprised.
So. Yeah. So. But let's go ahead. The kid is actually pretty cool.
He's awesome.
The kid should be having a beer with us.
Yeah.
You know, on the nights that we hang out. Yeah. He should be at the next year's spill.com.
That's right.
Let's go ahead and take a listen to this kid.
I'll make him my son, and I'll have him fight Hector.
I'm gonna win because Hector can equip that wheelchair with all kind of rockets. And shit. Tell you, leave my boy alone, man.
I tell Hector, it's back in the saddle again.
This kid's talking about a Commando. All right, let me get this audio queued up right here.
All right.
And here's Alex. Is his name.
Mm-hmm. And this is called Alex Presents Commando.
Yes, Alex Presents Commando, in his words. What the hell? Come on, Alex.
My CD which I like is the CD of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay, now I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right there. I have no idea.
I know. Did you see that? I don't know where. Is that where you're going, Corey?
Yeah. If I do, I'm gonna need a translator because all I heard was I mean to make fun of this kid because the kid you can tell what he's talking about later, but that introduction right there, what did he say?
I have no idea. I was hoping maybe he was pronouncing where he was from because that shit just looked like alphabet soup at the bottom of that screen. It's just a bunch of.
Oh yeah, Alex is from.
It says like
Mabulini, Tanzania.
He's
9 years old.
9 years?
Yeah, he's 9 years old.
9 years old.
Yeah, kind of cool. All right, let's hear this mushmouth ass talking about.
What's that? Schwarzenegger. He's in California. He's the governor of California.
Oh, Schwarzenegger. He's talking about Commando. He call him.
Arnold is child.
He called him Schwarzenegger.
I know. Schwarzenegger. And I was like, what did he say? Hey, hey, kid, don't be racist. Damn. Those are your people.
Mel Gibson must have told him how to say that.
I know.
You know how to say his name? Schwarzenegger. That's how you say his name.
Oh. Schwarzenegger.
Get away from me, you little necklet. All right, let's see.
A child was called Jenny.
So he has a daughter called Jenny.
Mm-hmm.
The thieves come to attack that. They take the child of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
They attack the child of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But Arnold said, no, I must take my child.
And they're showing these scenes that he's talking about. Right. And he knows this movie.
He does.
The child was there, he been cut it like this.
Yeah, the kid's got a friend next to him. Even that friend is looking at him like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
He's like, this brother watches a lot of movies.
That kid looking like, what the hell is he saying? I don't talk like that.
Yeah, that other kid next to him looks like he's gonna get in trouble for even hanging out with that guy. Like I shouldn't be hanging out with him. I should be working the
diamond mines right now. You get back to work.
Yeah.
If you disturb, your child is being killed.
I will mail her to you in pieces.
But Anod is very clever. A friend brought an airplane that's which passed in the water. He crossed all over the river.
Yeah, he's describing the hell out this movie, man.
Anod, he was having a lot of things for fighting. He has a knife, the bomb.
This kid knows the fuck out this movie.
He knows exactly where everything goes on Arnold.
He memorized Arnold Schwarzenegger's artillery.
Yeah.
Man, you know what?
He got the knife and the bombs.
He got the knife. He got the bomb. He got the grenade launcher.
Yeah, the grenade.
He got the pocket knife.
And yeah,
he got the spoon.
And it's
he got the corkscrew.
He got the blood diamonds. Yeah. And the thing is, the cool thing is like he is touching his body the way Arnold Schwarzenegger is gearing up.
Yes, he has
and it's going back and forth between the kid and Arnold.
Like he knows where it's memorized. He even I think that I don't know if they said it yet, but like he even memorized where he has a wound, where he's cut. I mean, look, I'm glad this kid is not a child soldier, but if he was, he'd probably be pretty badass.
Yeah, he would. And he had the biggest smile when he was describing that scene.
I know, he's ready.
He's like, this shit was badass.
Yeah. And he's like, Schwarzenegger, he killed 20,000 people.
He's a good soldier.
He get the blood diamonds.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Everything is ready for fighting.
I love that.
Everything
is ready for fighting.
Now Arnold's going to kill all the people. People love fucking Arnold.
They are coming.
These many people are coming.
Killing those people.
He starts killing those people.
That's awesome.
I like the way they try to convince you how bright and smart and cool this kid is, and they showed him just talking about the most violent shit.
I know. He's a genius. And then he
kill the people.
He starts killing the people.
Like, I don't know about you, but I think Alex is going to be trouble. Watching all that Schwarzenegger
exactly.
shit.
That's why he's my boy.
Yeah.
Cutting the flowers.
I love even when he realized when he like takes cover, like he's cutting the flowers, and they cut the Schwarzenegger hiding behind
a flower,
a couple of flower pots.
Flower pots, yeah.
That ain't covered for shit.
Yeah.
He hide behind the flowers.
Start killing them again with guns. Small guns. Not big guns. Like 2,000 people.
2,000 people.
They take a bomb.
Like they even show him like throwing the bomb.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And it's in sync with the guy actually throwing the bomb.
With Schwarzenegger throwing the bomb, the kid's throwing it the same way. Like he might as well be Arnold right now.
Yeah,
badass. I love this.
Black Arnold.
It's had very here. But I'm not even make the house like that one. Just to make that a cut here, the bomb like this.
See, there he is. He remembers where he's cut.
Yeah, he's like, it's right here, and he's like showing you where he was cut, and he's like, he got it right here and get the bomb.
Yeah, Jesus. Forget Arnold Schwarzenegger. How about Alex Schwarzenegger?
No, shit.
You know, it'd be funny if this kid was Arnold Schwarzenegger's son.
Oh man, that
he got some of them out there.
If I was Arnold, I'd be the proudest father of all time.
He knows my movies.
He loves me.
My boy.
That is my boy.
My little black boy.
Yeah.
I don't care what color you are.
You have to go and rescue him from Sully.
I rescued him from the diamond mine. I don't care how black you are, as long as you kill people.
While his friend is right next to him going, hey man, we're late. We are late. We got to go get the diamonds. We're going to get the whipped. we are late for work.
And they cut off another finger.
I know they cut off another finger.
Man, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, wouldn't you love that scandal if in this video was like, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's my father.
Oh my god, yeah, that would be great.
Wouldn't that be funny? But like, Arnold Schwarzenegger has a little black kid in Africa. He just fucking everything.
Oh my god, that would be the fucking.
That's how he knows all his movies. Arnold like put him on his lap and watch these movies with him.
Oh, that would be the jizz.
Don't tell anybody.
Be the jizz on the cake right there. Like, oh my god, you get Arnold fucking put his sperm everywhere, man. He's making an Arnold army. That's what he's doing.
He's like that little kid in the movie. He just pull out his dick and like. Yeah. Just shooting sperm at everybody.
No shit.
Nah.
He's building an army all over the world with his sperm. Oh my god! But you know what? This is like, I mean, I know Arnold. Like, I know Maria just filed for divorce, and if Arnold is down in the dumps, I hope he gets to watch this, so at least he can go. It's all been worth it. It's all been worth it.
Yeah, boy.
Wow. I love this kid, though. This kid is so, like, I mean, this kid is, like, you know, he's so enthusiastic about this film. And it's just great. Like, it is cool seeing somebody from Africa or where the fuck he's from, the Tanzania, being so, like, in love with this movie. I mean, as much as we are.
Yeah.
And just seeing him, like, just light up, like, wow, you know, fucking, let's ship Arnold fucking movies everywhere. I mean, like, we're there, wherever
shit, let's ship Arnold over there.
I know, yeah, no shit. Have him reenact all these scenes, for these kids, man, because, I mean, wow, it's like, I've never seen a kid, like, so happy just describing a movie that he loves. That's great.
Well, I've seen the next Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. He goes over there and helps the child soldiers of Africa and fights with them.
Yeah, no shit.
Like he doesn't save them. He fights alongside of them.
Yeah, that would be badass.
How many people did you kill today?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, you make
That's
me
my
proud.
boy.
Yeah, jump on my back like Master Blaster. And we'll go,
I love
we'll go
you.
ape shit on this town.
My little Negro child.
You can even bring your sourpuss friend that doesn't like to be late for work.
Want to fight? He's a very good fighter. And then he was walking outside. You see the police, they come. That police was his father. Our father said,
leave anything for us?
Just bodies.
He killed all the bullies and took his child.
He killed all the bullies and took his child.
That's awesome.
Alex is not a child soldier, an AIDS victim, an orphan. Alex is bright, curious, happy, hopeful, athletic, creative, bilingual, imaginative, resourceful, hilarious, outgoing, intelligent, dangerous, and a motherfucker.
Adi, 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 adi.
We start talking like him. That's a list from Mama Hopeful's campaign there talking about what he is. So Alex
Which is cool, yeah.
Hey, and
Alex is a normal fucking kid. Yeah.
Yeah, man, Alex is cool.
With great taste in film.
I hate motherfuckers that just come on here and just got to be all...
Oh, please! Don't even attempt to read those goddamn.
As a motherfucker came on here.
If you want to find every fucking racist in the world, you go to YouTube. Yeah.
But you know what? It's cool because a lot of people came on here and start talking about how, you know, like there's only
they go,
one.
Fuck you white cracker bitch.
There's only like one racist comment on here. It's like one statement they're talking about little boon kids are quite appealing, but so all credit goes to Mama What's Her Name for thinking up ways of parting stupid white guilt-ridden liberals and them. Shut the fuck out. You know, this kid is. I like the way like people want to come talk about this kid, call him a boon and shit, and like, motherfucker, how many languages can you speak?
Yeah, no shit.
You know, and then people be like,
here's a language for you to learn. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, right? How about that?
Yeah.
One? The language of silence, motherfucker. Then motherfuckers would be like, well, I don't want to learn any goddamn nigger language. Well,
goddamn.
Oh, how about go learn French then?
No shit.
You know?
Yeah.
How about that? That's a nice white language for you. I don't, whatever.
Assholes. That's my son you're talking about.
God damn it, yeah.
Asshole.
That's when Schwarzenegger bust through the door.
Yeah.
Who's talking about my boy?
Who's talking about Alex?
Who's talking about Alex?
Yeah. Talking about that kid. That kid is a smart kid, man.
That kid is fucking awesome.
That kid is intelligent.
That kid
went on to make that. You know what that kid went on to make?
Ramon Film Production. The best of the best movies.
He went on to get to make the best of the best movies, man.
That's right.
There he is. That's Alex.
He made a movie about himself.
He made a movie about got him. I knew it.
That kid's awesome.
Captain Alex, yeah. God, that'd be awesome. I've never honestly watched this movie. I need to watch it soon, only because I'm praying to God that maybe Hector shows up in it. It's the guy who maybe killed Captain Alex.
Hector was the one that killed Captain Alex.
Oh my God,
boy. Love Hector.
Oh, that is awesome. No, I fucking love that kid. That is, I honestly, I mean, if I was like Arnold Schwarzenegger's best friend, I'd be like, dude, let's fucking your next movie, whatever you make, or even if let's do a fucking Schwarzenegger fucking movie fest, like a movie marathon, and let's fly this kid over and like fucking hang out with him.
You know what he said to you?
For a whole day, yeah.
He said, "What are you, crazy? I'm in a divorce."
Always got to be about you.
Yeah, goddammit. It's about the children, man.
It's about the children.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Fuck, that's why you get a divorce in the first fucking place. I was thinking about yourself.
It's like, bring that fucking illegitimate kid that you have on. Like, nah, I shipped him over there so he can work in the blood diamonds and make me some money.
He's hanging with Alex right now.
He's hanging out with Alex. Yeah. They're going all over all my favorite scenes.
About me.
That's fucking awesome, boy. Hey, man.
Wow. We should write that kid a letter and tell him to come to fucking work. I'll give him a job right now. Yeah. It's like, he'll be our new synopsis guy when in the reviews. Awesome.
I'm digging in the backyard here looking for diamonds.
Exactly. Yeah.
Find anything yet?
Oh, my God. Oh, that kid is so awesome.
Did you see the? I was looking around. Did you see the other some of the other videos?
No.
With the kids?
No.
Yeah, I should pull one up here that's all about.
Oh!
Rocking and rolling and rolling.
All right.
Welcome to let's fuck your thoughts.
Fuck your
the email section of Let's Do This.
That's right.
I ain't even pulled up the emails.
Yeah, it's been a lot. It feels like it's been ages.
It's
been many moons since we read a fucking fuck your thought. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. Oh, we got a new review up. Tell you what.
Page 1. There you go.
I want to go ahead and go into that review and see what's going on there.
Let's see if anybody.
11 minutes ago. Okay. Oh man, some people looking for a Tree of Life review, boy.
Are you serious?
Out of all the movies.
Did we ever put that up?
No, we did not.
Oh, okay.
But I will though.
All right,
let's look at some movies. I mean, some email, whatever.
Yes, emails.
Let's fuck some thoughts right now.
It is time for fucking.
Let's see. All right, this is from Clutch. And this should be interesting because Clutch says, need any help or question for LDT.
Okay.
What does that mean? It says, hey, Corey, lovespill.com. I live in L.A. I will be in San Diego during Comic-Con. I'm willing to help at Comic-Con. Message me if you need a hand. All right, you know what? We're both going to be at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
We need to start getting together what we're going to do at Comic-Con. I don't know what we'll do. But
I figure I'm just going to do what I normally do. Report the news.
No, as a get-together.
Oh, as a get-together. Oh, okay.
Oh, we are going to have we are going to have a meeting about Comic-Con and what we got to cover because we got to be organized this year.
All right. I'm all about organization.
Organization. Tell you what, Clutch. This is what you do, Clutch. You send both of us here an email telling us how old you are.
Yeah.
And give us some ideas on what you can do. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, I'll let him do my job while I go and goof off. That'll be great. You're hired.
Robert Castellari.
Okay.
Question for LDT. Let's see.
Holy mackerel.
Oh, God damn it, man. We tell you over and over.
Holy mackerel.
It's just that one. It's just that one paragraph.
All right.
I'll go ahead and read it, but try to keep it short.
Yeah, keep this shit short and sweet.
It says, I'm a cheap bastard. Let's get this out the way. I can't spend extra money to see things in 3D. However, with movies like Transformers 3, when I saw it in the standard 2D, I feel like I'm being pulled out of the movie in a bad way. This is because it seems as though every single robot is pulled into a strange focus when it is shot for 3D and then converted back to 2D? I didn't see it in 2D, so I can't tell you.
I don't know.
I know they look crazy when they're transforming anyway. It look like a goddamn junk pile. But he says, my question is, do you think all movies will eventually be shot for 3D and then turned back into 2D just so they can get the standard audience money and the 3D fanatic money every time? No, because not every movie suits 3D, and I still think 3D is in a state of transition.
Yeah, and I think it's still, and plus it seems like it's way cheaper just to do what they've been doing and half-assing it, which is like shooting it in traditional 2D and then just converting it. I mean,
yeah,
honestly, why would they go backwards and shoot it in 3D? And then go make a product to where they start releasing 2D of it. I don't get that.
Yeah, 3D is still somewhat of a novelty that's being saved for certain films. I mean, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But
which I think it works purely great. It does a great, fantastic job for animated films.
But that's where they work better. Yeah. I mean, the best. The Kung Fu Panda, that is the best 3D I've seen put to use in a long time. You're
absolutely right about that.
Now, I know you probably disagree, but I like the 3D in Transformers.
I liked it. I mean, I liked it. It's just, the story that I was given. I just didn't give a shit at the end.
No, I know. I'm talking about the technical
aspects. No, but, I was like, wow. I've told people, hey, you need to go see something cool, as far as 3D looking, sneak into that shit and watch it. You know? Bring a pair of fucking 3D glasses if you got them.
I do think it's I don't like that people are sometimes being forced to see like a 3D film to either see the full benefit of it or they'll see a 3D film that's been transferred from 2D and they're not getting the full effect. So,
right.
And look,
that would be my only, as much as I like Thor, that would be my only complaint about Thor, because honestly, I would think, Thor would probably look better in 2D, because I don't think it wasn't shot in 3D.
I don't think that people are clamoring for 3D as much as studios are trying to represent.
I don't think so. I don't think people give a shit. I don't even think people really think about it that
no, they
much.
Don't. I mean, listen, people who. I mean, they're going to see something on the IMAX in 3D is pretty cool, but I think people are satisfied to pay cheaper prices for 2D instead of seeing a shitty movie in 3D. Oh, yeah. I'm not even saying Transformers is shitty. I'm just saying, there's been some movies that have been put out there.
I'll say it. Transformers is shitty.
And I'm just saying that, I don't want to start a whole other controversy by saying, like, there's been a lot of movies that have been, like, of less spectacle and quality that have been released in 3D. I mean, with Transformers, at least you're getting spectacle. No way around it.
Yeah, you 3D, are. There's
some movies that don't actually attain that level, and we're asked to pay, like, classic example, Clash of the Titans.
Right.
Just not a good 3D transfer.
Not at all. No, that was terrible. That was kind of embarrassing.
And I think people would have been just as happy to have seen that movie in 2D.
I don't think anyone's opinion of it would have been different, because honestly, when you watch those 2D movies, especially if it's something that you just know, okay, this wasn't made to be in 3D. Like the first like few minutes you're watching, you're like, okay, this is 3D. But with Clash of Titans, I completely forgot that it was 3D.
Yeah, I did too.
I was just, it just didn't. It
wasn't effective at all.
It wasn't. No, not at all. I mean, it was an afterthought.
Yeah, it was.
When I left the theater.
So yeah, I don't. 3D is in a transition point, and plus, nobody's gonna go see a romantic comedy in 3D. I mean,
why would they?
Yeah, exactly.
I would kick somebody in their asshole if they fucking shot a romantic comedy in 3D. I'm like, why, you dumbass?
Can you imagine, like,
give me your fucking money if you want to throw it away?
Yeah. The Notebook in 3D? No, you're not going to see that in 3D, okay?
Wow, look at that rain.
Yeah.
It was hitting me.
Unless they find some way to, like, make us feel like we're fully immersed in the film, and we're hanging out with these characters, and we're just there not even to see explosions or special effects, but we're just there to feel like we're on that set or that environment. Then maybe all movies will be shot that way. But at this moment right now, no, some movies don't need to be shot in 3D.
Not at all. No. You know it'd be a fucking cool. I just thought this. I just thought this with the pure genius of my fucking mind.
The pure genius.
Yeah.
Of the mind.
The genius nanobots are working overtime. Try to comprehend this, Corey. A 3D film based on the Smash video game hit Portal.
Oh, that would be fucking cool.
Can you imagine the possibilities of what you could do with 3D technology?
Oh my God! That would be cool because if anybody's played Portal, now we get into the realm of video games.
That's right.
That's a genius idea.
Sorry.
You go to these portals. Yeah. I mean, even in the game, it screws with your head. The depth of it. I mean, I guess all the what'd you say, like the
I know you want to say depth perception,
but it's
all,
not.
but
It's not depth perception. No, it's not that. It's your angles are all skewed sometimes. Okay, first of all, there's these. When you blast through a portal, you can fall like great,
infinite
loops, and you just feel like you're going through like, it's almost it plays with your. Let me see. What am I trying to think here? It plays with your sense of vertigo.
There you go.
In a way, because you will find yourself dropping through holes, being put through loops, almost through infinity. When you go through a hole, sometimes you'll be thrown across a room, and you'll go flying across that room.
No
and
shit.
Yeah, there's just a lot of a lot that's being played with gravity, vertigo, falling, and in spaces. Yeah,
that would
be
the ultimate. Yeah, to see either a movie or even because I know they can do it if they ever bring the 3D medium. Which honestly, the first time when I saw 3D, like the 3D televisions, it was during one of the Fantastic Fest. They showed this demo of this. It was just a spaceship going through all these different planets and environments, and it looked incredible. It looked amazing. And I'm like, wow, if somehow these games, if it doesn't get too out of hand with the cost, if they can make video games, like honest to God 3D games that you can sit at home watch with those 3D TVs that some people have, I can imagine, I think people would dish out the money to have that experience, because when I saw it, it looked incredible. And I can imagine if Portal put out a game completely done in 3D with an honest to God, like the 3D glasses. Wow, that'd be a whole new realm of video games.
Yeah, if only
they
can really capture.
If they can capture
free fall.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that's blowing my mind right now just thinking about it. Oh,
I got a question here from Lettuce Cup.
Oh,
who says, "Fuck this thought, Corey and co-host. Are you guys into melodic death metal bands like In Flames and Dark Tranquility
and ISIS?
Thanks, and keep the bullshit train running." I am not. Probably the closest thing I'm into death metal is like I mentioned this, or what you call tranquility death metal is. I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, like doom metal, goth metal, like what you call it.
You're talking about Typo Negative, where I mean you could throw around the different genres of metal that people like labeling these things, but no, I mean the closest I get to a melodic kind of like, if you want to call it death metal, which I probably wouldn't, would be ISIS, but that is for another show. Yes. Yeah, these bands though, I honestly I haven't heard of them, but I'm curious. I mean, I always like,
I always look up
that
the
sounds
bands
good and melodic.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like,
so I'm gonna be looking up those bands.
Yeah, I do enjoy
In Flames
melodic
and
metal.
Tranquility. So
all right,
we'll look those up.
In Flames I've heard of. Yeah.
Okay.
I like those guys. I don't love them.
Oh, who do we have here? Ozymandias. Ozymandias.
From Watchmen.
Says, "Hello, Corey and co-host." No, this is one of long fucking. Okay. "Please be gentle but sexually persuasive to this virginal thought. After watching a heap of Schwarzenegger films," were you watching with Alex?
Whoa, no shit.
Yeah, you and Alex might have been.
Yeah.
I noticed that most of his best work seemed to stem from James Cameron. It was as if James Cameron knew Arnold's strengths as an actor, utilizing his comedy and action personas to get effect. My question is, do you guys have a favorite director-actor combo? Also, I live in Australia and am coming to visit you guys next year for Spill.con. Just wanted to know the dates, if you had them set out, so I can pre-book my tickets.
Damn.
Love you guys and keep... Hey, let me answer that question first.
Yeah.
Because
you have an answer for that?
Well, yes,
Nice.
I do, because we are going to start selling tickets very early for next year.
Jesus.
Yeah. We're in 3 months from now, we're actually going to start planning for next year.
All right.
And we're going to start selling tickets probably around November, December.
Damn.
And
okay.
chances are the dates for that are going to be the same dates as they are this year, because
All right.
it's a perfect time. Now, the only thing I don't like about those dates is that it's fucking hot.
Yeah, it is.
But I got to think about the kids who are getting out of college.
It is a perfect time.
Yeah.
It honestly is.
There's
it's summer.
events going on around town.
Exactly.
The kids, they're just out of college. Just, they got some time to travel, save up some money. So yeah, it's probably going to be the same time next year. And we will be selling tickets pretty early. So
cool.
Yeah, so that's... Now, to answer your next question, favorite director...
actor combo.
That's a good question.
I'll always go with the easy answer: Scorsese and De Niro. Yeah.
How about the new combo of De Niro and DiCaprio?
What did they? What did De Niro direct DiCaprio on something?
No,
wait,
sorry,
you're talking about Scorsese.
Scorsese and DiCaprio.
Okay. I like it. I don't love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, those guys really haven't made a movie that's like really blown me away to where I can watch over and over and over
again. The Departed
again.
didn't blow you away?
I like The Departed, and I even own it, but it's nothing I'd go back and rewatch like as much as I've done with Taxi Driver or anything else like Raging Bull. I mean, yeah.
Oh, I know I have one, but I like the combo of Quentin Tarantino and Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, if you're considering Jackie Brown and Pulp Fiction. Yeah.
And he's about to do this other Django Unchained, which Will Smith turned down.
Oh, no shit.
But because of all the violence and language.
Oh, yeah. His kids can't watch that film.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. His kids can't watch that film.
He's a dad now.
You're right.
He's turning to Bill Cosby now.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Another fantastic, great, amazing combo that I'd actually trump over.
Cookies and Milk.
No, Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi.
Yes.
Yeah. Anytime those guys, even with a film that but see,
you know, I wouldn't consider that because he doesn't do anything big with Sam Raimi outside of the.
With
what's his name?
Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that whenever those guys are in a film together, at least when you see Bruce Campbell and the Spider-Man films, like he's full on Bruce Campbell. Like anytime he's in the Sam Raimi film, it seems like magic when he's on the screen. Like. I'll crack my ass off. I'll laugh my ass off till, I'm like, wow, I want to see these guys make another movie together.
Yeah.
And especially with a movie that a lot of people probably have never heard of, a Sam Raimi movie that's never even been released on DVD, Crime Wave.
I remember Crime Wave.
Yeah, which I fucking love. And Bruce Campbell has a small part in there as this rich snob. Who's so great, and honestly, I'm like every time I watch that movie, it makes me want to watch Evil Dead 2, and it makes me want to go back and watch anything with Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell.
All right, we gotta get out of here.
Oh fuck, do we?
7:05.
Oh fuck, we do. Okay, yeah, we got to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't want to get yelled at when. All right, god damn it, is that it?
That's it.
All right, was that? Ah, shit.
Yeah,
well,
it's time, man.
I'm sorry.
Like the way you tried to bend time with
God
your mind
damn it!
right
Yeah, I know. Where the fuck is that telephone booth so I can do something about this shit? Dr. Wood. Where's that? Oh, that's.
Oh yeah.
All right,
we
folks.
gotta get out of here.
God damn it! Yeah, we got a movie to go see. So.
Talk to you punk asses.
All right, you bitches. We will see you guys.
Sometime
later. Yeah, I guess.
Why are you making it so hard?
I know.
Say goodbye.
I don't want to leave. No.
Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper.